Save. I don't know if we saved. Shit. Okay, we gotta go through this quick. You purposely and illegally concealed this piece of cloth. No, I did not. I mean, we're right at the end, so it's not a big deal. We can go through this quick. I thought it would have saved, though, which is a shame. So I'll be going through this really quickly. This is literally the last thing I had to present. And then I get to present this. I'm really bad at saving, which reminds me, I do have a new channel point redeem where you could remind me to save the damn game, because I am so bad at remembering to save games. So I'm hoping you guys can help me more. Thank you. Okay. I think this is the end. We basically got him. I love this sequence, though. It's so good. They can't do that in live action. Alright. We're getting to the end. We got him dead to rights. He's basically telling his whole plan right now. Oh, it's weird. We never did use the fact that he got rid of the dagger in the trophy. That seems like a side note that was just kind of like fun if you found it yourself. But it was never used in a trial. Actually, I could show you. Is it right here? Yeah. So the fact that it was removed by Gant's behest, giving it its current form, which got rid of the halberd that was part of this trophy. We learned that fact in the previous investigation phase, but it doesn't seem like it ever came up or was useful in the trial. At least I don't remember ever presenting it as evidence. I forgot how long this final phase is. Okay, I think it's done now. Okay. And congratulations, you are not guilty. I'm really looking forward to the next game of this. Actually, I really want to play through this whole series. And if you guys want me to go through the whole series, I will. I know visual novels aren't, like, the most exciting games to stream, but I don't know. This one's a little different. I mean, there's a little puzzle aspect to it, of course. But it seems like it's more visual novel than puzzle sometimes. Well, the trials are always a blast. I really want to try the Miles Edgeworth games, too. I know the first one was only ever released in Japan, but I think there's a fan translation of that game that I might try and find. Plus, when you get to the bottom of it, it's surprising. Wait, plus when you get to the bottom of it is surprising. Ooh. I mean, I love the cases and just putting them piece by piece. Okay, we're almost done. We're almost out of here. Do I have to present anything else? I hope I don't, because I don't remember what I have to present. Wait, Wheeling and Dealing, you played these games, right? Or no? Yo, Gumshoe, what's up? Alright. Come on, hurry it up. We gotta move on. We've seen this last time. I forgot to save. I'm an idiot, don't blame me. Don't torture me with this. Not too much. I'm not too interested, but my sister's thinking about trying. Oh, that's right, because she's trying to become a lawyer. Actually, not at all? Like, you haven't played it at all? There. It's a really cool series. It's a fun detective series. There's another game that's kind of like this called Trauma Center, but you're a doctor and you're trying to diagnose patients. And I think it plays a lot like this game, but it's not as silly, not as cartoonish. A little bit more serious and dramatic. Then I think there's one called like Jake Hunter, the Detective Hunter or something, which was, I believe, made by the same people who made the Phoenix Wright series, but it came out before Phoenix Wright. The remaster is on Switch, which I might get for her on her birthday. Ooh, do it. I'm sure she'll love it. I mean, it's nothing like Real Court, but it's still a blast to play through. Just came to say.
Food incoming.
Whoa, food? Oh, dude, is that the Cheddar Bay biscuit?
It is.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Love you.
Hope you like it. Love you too.
I will. I got food. I guess I should eat this now before I get to the next game because it's gonna take us a while to talk and eat at the same time, so don't mind me. Promise, we're almost through. Oh, shit. I didn't mean to do that. Okay, what do we have to present? Something that neither Edgeworth or I would... Oh, I remember this one. This should be probably near the end. A few leftover things with Emma, but... I would really love an Emma spin-off game. Like, maybe when she's older. When she actually is a, like, criminal investigator. I think that would be really fun. But it's a little late now. This came out so long ago. Plus, it was kind of a DLC. Well, this has to be canon, right? Even if it's DLC? Scientific investigator, my bad. I knew she was an investigator of some kind. Alright, can I skip this? I hope I can. Because we've already seen this before. Oh shit, can I not skip it? Oh, I don't know if I could skip it. Uh-oh. That's fine, that's fine. Gives me more time to eat. Damn, it said I can't skip this. I hope this is how you get to the next game. Maybe there was something on the menu that let me do that. I just assumed pressing continue would make me go to the second game. Alright. I'm all done eating, so I can talk all I want next time. Or when the next case comes. I think I made my coffee way too sweet. I have like a caramel coffee syrup. And I think I put too much into it. I usually don't like my coffee sweet. But I like having that little taste of caramel in there. Oof. Tasting like a Starbucks drink. Ugh. Gumshoe's handiwork. Also, another thing this DLC introduced was like fingerprinting, luminol fluid, blood searching, and actually just the fact that you could investigate the evidence way closer. That would be really neat if they brought that over to the next games. I hope they do, because that adds way more depth to the trials. Not the blue badger. It's okay. They'll get a brand new one, a better one. Maybe a huge inflatable outside the police department. Okay, who else do we need to talk to? We talked to Gumshoe already. Edgeworth, maybe? Oh, the judge? He still doesn't know. Oh, gee. It's also strange that all these games were released in North America except for one of the games in the series, which is the Edgeworth Trials. The first game, there's two. So the first one didn't make it to North America, but the second one did for some reason. Is that the judge didn't have a big white beard? What was it like did he have a beard at all? I think it's the same judge throughout the entire series, except maybe during like the what is it called? What's it? The Great. It's the newest one. The Great Lawyer Chronicles, something like that. The Great Something Trials. The Great Detective Trials, maybe. I don't know if there's a judge in that one at all. Because maybe that's more of a detective game than a lawyer game. Alright. I remember this is the last one. This is the last person we needed to talk to. Then we can move on to the next game, I promise you guys. Oh, we have to find the picture. Alright, open it up. It's adorable. All right. Game one over again. It's a shame that it doesn't auto-save after the credits. I would have thought it would. Yeah, see, it did save. Wait, what? Do I have to do new game and then... Oh, wait, what? Oh, that was the issue. I'm so dumb. Okay. Yeah, we're doing Justice for All. Okay. Play this game. We didn't need to go through all that. I didn't realize. Alright, episode 1, The Lost Turnabout. Huff, huff. Grr. How did I get into this mess? That's far enough. You can't run forever. Mr. Phoenix Wright. Uh-oh, we're in trouble. Oh, it's probably a dream. What? What have I done wrong? I cannot allow you to go on like this. But I'm just a simple defense attorney. Silence. You are no longer worthy of your title. Was Legend of Zelda Minish Cap a Capcom game? I didn't know that. I can't remember all the Capcom games I've played. I think Yakuza might be one too. I think maybe I'm getting Capcom mixed up with Konami actually. I think, is Mega Man Capcom? District Court, Defendant Lobby number 1. Oh, it's his ringtone. What a nightmare. And I bet it was this ringtone that caused it. I really shouldn't be dozing off right before a trial starts anyway. Beep. Huh? Looks like they hung up. Ah, good. I finally found it. Talk about a close call. It's nothing personal, Ace Attorney. Did you just kill us? A few minutes later, District Court Defendant Lobby number 1. Oh, they worked with Capcom on it. I never knew that. I played a little bit of Minish Cap back in college, but I never really beat it. My head. It's throbbing. Why does it feel so foggy in here? Good morning. Good morning. What's wrong? You don't look well. People are at their best first thing in the morning. Where's that fighting spirit? Sorry, but can you please turn the cheeriness down? My head sort of hurts. Roger that. Am I in trouble or something? Huh? Trouble? Wait, never mind. You're a policewoman, right? I thought maybe I had done something wrong. What are you talking about? I'm the one in trouble. What? I'm placing my life in your hands today, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Life? In my hands? You promised me. You said you would prove that I was not guilty. Not guilty? Just when I thought all hope was lost, when all the other lawyers had laughed me off. Leave it to me. You said you, the one and only Phoenix Wright, came to save the day. And just like that, I was moved to tears, sir. I'll never forget what you're doing for me ever. What is this girl babbling about? Did we lose our memory? Oh no. Actually, I really love to watch court proceedings, and I always root for you to win. When I'm off duty, I like to come here and... What's wrong? You've been acting really strange, and you keep staring at me. You're making me kind of nervous, sir. Oh, sorry. I'm afraid to ask, but here goes. So this might sound bad, but, who are you? What? Mr. Wright, how can you say that? How can you do this to the fragile heart of a girl about to go on trial? You're absolutely horrible. No, I mean, I didn't mean it like that. Is this how a defense attorney treats his client, sir? I can't believe this. No, it's just, well, I think you have the wrong person. Yes, who am I? Why am I drawing a blank? Oh, shit. What a way to start the game. The trial will begin shortly. Will the defendant and her lawyer please proceed to the courtroom immediately? The trial's about to start. I'm counting on you in there, okay? Well, this ain't good. We need to study. I guess I must have amnesia? Let's see, what can I piece together? Yeah, he definitely lost his memory. How is this? Is the guy who hit us, like, probably the actual criminal in this case? How did he know that I would lose my memory? Or maybe he just was trying to kill me. I don't know. Or I guess that would put anyone out of a case if you get bonked in the back of the head by a fire hydrant. Guess I can't really blame Phoenix. From the sound of things, it's probably safe to say that I'm a defense attorney. At least he knows the basics. And that girl, I said I'd prove her not guilty. I can't believe I made such an irresponsible promise. I mean, you always do that, Phoenix, right? It's not the first time you've done it. Someone, please, tell me this is just a bad dream. Why do I get the feeling this is one dream I won't be waking up from? September 8th, 10 a.m., District Court, courtroom number 2. Oh, dude, they brought back this guy. I love this prosecutor. He's like, terrible. You tried to kill him and failed? Yeah, that's probably what I'm thinking. And making him lose his memory. I guess it's a... I mean, it works better. I feel like if you killed Phoenix Wright, you'd be in... Yeah, if you killed the defense attorney, I feel like it's obvious who would have killed him. Unless they don't know who this guy is yet. Maybe he's a mystery to the court. Court is now in session for the trial of Maggie Bird. That's a great name. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. What is it, Mr. Wright? Are you talking to me? Do you see any other defense attorneys here? I guess not. Now then, are you ready? Let me check. Okay, this is all the evidence we have. Found this in my pocket, but I don't remember what it means or how it got there. Oh, here we go. This might be important. Oh, I can't look at it. Broken neck. Body was also covered in bruises. Time of death, 9/6 at 6:28 p.m. Found under the victim's body. Pieces of nearsighted lenses were found nearby. What's up, Connor? I'm so sorry. Okay, it doesn't look like I can investigate further. Is this not his cell phone? Okay, sure, why not? Yes, for now. Are you ready, Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. Wait a sec. If her life is in my hands, I should really do the responsible thing. Actually, you see, Your Honor, my memory is kind of... The court will not hear the defense's excuses. Because the defendant is a member of the police, this case is under great scrutiny. Therefore, we must make this trial fair and swift. Holy shit, Connor. Thank you for the gifted sub. Didn't need to do that, but I appreciate it. There we go. I believe I have told you this before. I hope you're not telling me you've forgotten. Actually, I have. Mr. Payne, your opening statement, please. Yes, Your Honor. As I'm sure you're well aware, the defendant is accused of killing her lover. What's worse, her lover was a fellow police officer. A policeman? You did what to a policeman? It wasn't me, and besides, Dustin and I, we weren't lovers like that. In any case, the prosecution will prove that the guilty party is none other than the defendant. Very well. Mr. Payne, please call your first witness. Hee, it's been a while, Mr. Wright. Let's see what you've learned since last time. I won't show you any mercy this time, rookie. Okay, and who are you again? The prosecution calls Detective Dick Gumshoe to the stand. Here we go. Don't me down, Mr. Wright. Just wanted the points to applaud. I forgot you get points for subbing. Nowhere to hide. I'm so dead. Witness, please state your name and occupation. My name is Dick Gumshoe, sir. I'm the detective in charge of homicides down at the precinct, sir. You don't look very well, detective. Well, sir, the defendant, she works under me, so, you know. You work under that detective? Yes, sir, and while I was a trainee, he was always watching out for me, sir. He's such a wonderful guy, sir. I'll never forget what he's done for me. Okay, calm down, I believe you. Detective Gumshoe, please describe for us the details of this murder. Yes, sir. It happened at the park near headquarters, Expose Park. What a name. The victim was one of the local cops, Dustin Prince. He was pushed down from the benches on the upper path, sir. The landing beat his body up bad and snapped his neck. The details are listed in the report that was distributed yesterday. Yes, the autopsy report, correct? Why do I not remember getting a copy? I see everything is in order here. Even the estimated time of death is unusually well documented. The victim's watch stopped from the impact on the landing, sir. The results of the autopsy confirmed the time of death. If I may, Your Honor, the prosecution would like to submit this photograph. Very well, the court accepts it into evidence. The victim fell from the walking path above. Crime photo number 1, so there's going to be multiple photos in this case, I'm guessing. Now then, I recall at yesterday's preliminary hearing, a very important piece of evidence was brought to our attention. Yes, Your Honor? Yes, sir. Yes, I guess? Mr. Wright, is your head on right today? There was a very crucial piece of evidence found under the victim's body. Was there? Have you lost your mind? Well, actually, I kinda did. It's just nerves. Give me a second. What? How can you talk like such an amateur? I thought you were a pro, sir. Alright, sir. I'll help you through this. At a time like this, maybe you ought to take a glance at the court record. Court record? Yep, info about evidence and people involved with this case are listed there, sir. You can look at the court record by pressing tab. Huh, you really know what you're talking about, don't you? It's too bad I'm a cop, right? Just think I could totally be a legal aid instead. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. Court is in session. Save your chit-chat for later. Sorry, Your Honor. Well, I guess I'd better check the court record, see what I can find. What was it again, tab? Alright, Mr. Wright, let's see if your notes are in order. What was the piece of evidence found underneath the victim's body? Glasses. That's simple, Your Honor. A broken pair of glasses. That's right. The victim grabbed his killer's glasses as he was being shoved, sir, and held onto them as he fell. Hey, what are you, why are you giving me the evil eye? Those glasses you're wearing? Yes, this is my spare pair. But these glasses they found at the scene of the crime are not mine, I swear, sir. Are you sure about that? Look, it was a coincidence that on the same day, I accidentally stepped on mine. A coincidence, she says. Your Honor, I have further evidence to present. Oh, you have more. And this evidence is very decisive. Very well. Let's hear from our witness about this evidence. There's something even more incriminating than the glasses under the victim's body, sir. During his date, during his date, the victim was pushed from the bench area. But he managed to write the culprit's name on the ground where he landed. I don't like saying it, but it was clearly the defendant's name, Maggie, sir. With this piece of evidence and the glasses, it's not hard to say she's the culprit. Okay, I'm guessing that's crime photo number 2. This is a picture of the writing, Your Honor. Why, this is... Yes, I can see your name is clearly written there. The prosecution would like to submit this picture. Understood. The court accepts it into evidence. Okay, crime photo 2. As if the glasses alone didn't make you look suspicious. The victim even wrote your name clear as day on the ground. But I already told you. I guess now you can spend your points on applause and objection. But I already told you those glasses aren't mine. And how do you explain his dying message? It's a conspiracy. I'm not guilty, sir. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. Cross-examine? This is it. I'm counting on you. Sure, but what am I supposed to do? What? This isn't like you at all. Normally, this is the part where you get in the witnesses' faces. Get in their faces and do what? I guess there's no way around it. Okay, I'm gonna lend you a hand. Prosecution's witnesses all hide things from the court, which means they lie from time to time. Lie? But isn't that detective your superior? Well, even if they don't mean to lie, sometimes people just remember things wrong. Like that detective, he does sort of look like a scatterbrain. Don't hurt my boy Gumshoe like that. He's perfect. Doesn't matter. Either way, it's bad for us, sir. That's why when you question witnesses, you have to find and expose their lies. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination, please. Yes, Your Honor. Talk about trial by fire. Here goes nothing. As long as I can expose the lies, we should be alright. Okay. I learned from the last game that you want to pretty much press everything you can. Probably not this early on. It probably is pretty obvious what the lie is here. Even more incriminating than glasses on the victim's body, sir. During his date, let me press that. Are you sure he was pushed and that's how he fell? Yeah, pal. If you look at the wounds on the victim's body, there's no way it was anything else. Please continue with your testimony, detective. Anyway, the victim fell pretty far. Oh, let me save real quick. I guess I'll do this one. Because this one's later on. This is like the end of that one. Oh, they're different colors. Okay, 1, 2, and then I'll put the third game here. But he managed to write the culprit's name on the ground where he landed. The culprit's name. Yeah, I was surprised too. I didn't want to believe it, but... was the name that of my client? I don't like saying it, but it was clearly the defendant's name, Maggie, sir. Let me look at what we have. I don't really see anything suspicious there. Wait. Broken neck. No, okay. There's something weird going on here. So it said the time of death was taken by the broken watch on his hand. Meaning it probably broke on impact. So they're saying the death was when he impacted the ground. How is he able to write a name if he's already dead? I don't think I have evidence to prove this quite yet, but I think that's what it's leading up to. It's a little suspicious. But I don't think he says anything in here about it. And the glasses, it's hard not to say she's the culprit. Don't give up. Keep that fighting spirit going. I'm glad you're all pumped up, but I really want to see your special move, sir. My what? You always look so cool when you present evidence. Present evidence? Oh, that present evidence. Actually, I was just thinking about that. Yes, the great Phoenix Wright is back. Oh, that's right. Huh? I heard that lately you can present not only evidence, but people's profiles as well. Ooh. It sure makes things a bit more complicated, so be careful, sir. People's profiles, huh? Alright, let's give this another try. Fun, fun. So they did improve on the formula a bit. I want to see how much they improved from the previous game. Or change. Let me look at the profiles. We haven't done that yet. Got Maggie Bird. Wait, they spelled the name wrong. My client, the only thing I can recall is that she's a policewoman, the victim, and a policeman. It seems that he was dating the defendant, Maggie Bird. Okay, well, obviously the name's wrong. I don't like saying it, but it was clearly the defendant's name. You work with Maggie. You should know that that's not how you spell it, my man. Alright. Profile. Object to this. Did I do it right? What? What is it? What? What's come over me? Without thinking, I just blurted out objection. And I yelled it at the top of my lungs, finger outstretched, ready to take on my opponent. What a rush. Dude, he loves it. The dopamine from being a lawyer is kicking in. Detective Gumshoe. You're talking to me, pal? Please state the defendant's name for me. What are you trying to prove with this futile exercise, Mr. Wright? You'll see. This is a very crucial line of questioning. Actually, Mr. Payne, you can answer. The defendant's name, if you please. Where is this ridiculous question coming from? The defendant's name is Maggie Bird. I think someone needs to check the court record. What? It says right here that it's a Maggie Bird. Ah! It looks like the bird caught the cat napping. What's going on here? I have no idea either, sir. As you can see, the victim did indeed have a name Maggie. However, the defendant's name is actually spelled Maggie. This is a blatant contradiction of facts. Oh, how about that? I hadn't even noticed. But maybe the victim didn't know how to spell her name correctly. May I remind you that it was you who said the defendant is accused of killing her lover. If they were truly lovers, it would be impossible for him to not have known her name. I mean, if they were dating for like a day or two. His objection of the prosecutor is so pathetic. I mean, are you talking? Oh, the prosecutor objection is? Yeah, it's not as good as Phoenix Wright's. This is very true, Mr. Payne. Yes, Your Honor. Are you absolutely certain that the defendant and the victim, Dustin Prince, were in fact lovers? Yes, I'm quite certain, Your Honor. They were a well-known couple in the police force. Detective Gumshoe, please testify for the court the relationship between the victim and the defendant. Yes, sir. Officer Prince and Officer Bird had been going out for about half a year. It sounded like they were even talking about marriage. Half a year in marriage? Holy shit. Moving fast, aren't they? The day of the incident just happened to be the victim's birthday, sir. Officer Bird had gotten Officer Prince a present. It was something she had bought over 2 months ago. I should know because she came to me to ask me what she should get for him. Oh, those two sound like they were close. Nevertheless, tragedy struck. Yes, I see. You may cross-examine the witness, Mr. Wright. Okay. What do we got here? Prince and Officer Bird had been going out for about a year and a half. That's fine. It sounded like they were even talking about marriage. Let me press this. Might be something interesting here. Marriage, but wasn't the victim 8 years older than her? What? You saying a guy's gotta marry someone the same age as himself, pal? No, that's not what I meant at all. Detective Gumshoe and Dustin were only a year apart, you know. Ugh, I think this fella has a ways to go before marriage. Mind your own business, pal. The day of the incident... Oh, I just got an achievement for that. The day of the incident just happened to be the victim's birthday. The day of the incident? You mean September 6th? Yeah, the victim of Officer Prince had just gotten off duty at 5:30 p.m. that day. And since Maggie's night shift hadn't started yet, they went to the park for a bit. Ah, I remember when I was young and in love. Oh, it was a jolly time. That's great, Your Honor. I'm glad you're such a cheerful old man. Officer Bird had gotten Officer Prince a present. Press that for the present. You seem to know a lot about the defendant. Well, that's because, I'm her boss. I've got to watch out for my subordinates. But even what she was going to give as a present? Is that going a bit too far? Hey pal, watch what you say. I know everything that happens under me. If someone so much as scratches their... I really don't need to know that much. I hate his objection noise. Mr. Wright, please refrain from badgering the witness. I agree, even if this witness has a crush on the defendant. That should not be the point of discussion at this time. Whoa, wait a second. Why are we talking about this? It's all your fault, pal. You're guilty, guilty, guilty. I should have you arrested. I think the good detective is about done here. It was something she had bought over 2 months ago. Let me know what it is, please. Over 2 months ago. Yep, she's a very considerate woman, pal. So, what was this birthday present? I think Edgeworth will come back. Hopefully. He was resigning in the DLC, but I don't know if... Wait, was it in the DLC? Maybe it wasn't in the DLC. No, it was. I think it was in the DLC that he was resigning. But who knows if he actually did. I'm guessing he didn't. He's got to come back. He's a game favorite. She got him a glove. A single glove? Why would she only give him one? Actually, Your Honor, the glove in question is a baseball glove. Oh, I see, a baseball glove. Officer Prince was a huge baseball fan. A baseball glove, hmm? Just now, I believe you said that the present was something she had bought over 2 months ago. Yeah. Are you saying she bought the glove at a store that far in advance? Nah, nothing like that, pal. Then, what is it like? She ordered it. It was custom made. Custom made? The glove was custom made? Yep, that's what I said. So the glove was custom made. Your Honor, I really don't see how this glove is related to the case. Yes, it would seem that there is little relevance. What do you think, Mr. Wright? Do you think this glove is really relevant to this case? Probably is, but I don't know how. Is there something... Covered in bruises, found under the victim's body, pieces near his lungs nearby. Let me check. Oh, there's a clock there. I wonder if that's going to become important. I'm guessing it's going to ask me to say why it's relevant to the case, but I'm just going to do this. I don't know where this will lead me, but of course it is relevant. That glove is key to this whole case. Yes, bluffing to the max. Hell yeah. Now this is the Mr. Wright I know. Yeah, they made 2 games about him, but I don't know if that's like prequels. I don't remember if they take place before the Phoenix Wright trilogy. It might be after. But there's no way we got rid of Edgeworth. I love him. People love him. I don't know if we'll see him as a prosecutor, but maybe we will. Now this is the Mr. Wright I know. I'm so happy you're back, sir. I was wondering how long it'd take. This is great. Pressing people, it feels like I've done this before. As if I used to do this to squeeze information from even the most tight-lipped people. Very well. If you are that convinced, then let's hear some more about the matter. Actually, I brought the glove with me today. Oh, hell yeah. And? Why didn't you say so earlier? Hurry and show the glove to the court. Well, I didn't think it had anything to do with this case. Anyway, this is it. That's an ugly-ass glove. Holy shit. Welcome in second. Hope you're doing well. How was Sailor Moon yesterday? Maybe the 2 games he played a defense attorney like his father? Oh, that's a good point. Maybe they... Although I would really like to play one of these games where you're the prosecutor. I think that'd be really fun. A little twist on the situations. How you doing, second? It was good? How far are you in the series? I can't remember how long of a series it is. I think it's pretty long. Anyway, this is it, sir. It's rather yellow, isn't it? Birthday present from Maggie to the victim. It was custom made. Officer Prince really liked the color yellow. And that's why you had to special order it? Yep, that's right. That and one other reason. I think this court has heard enough. It is clear that the victim and the defendant were involved with each other. Holy crap, you guys are really far into Sailor Moon. I didn't realize you made that much progress. Yes, that's correct, Your Honor. Now, if that is true, it brings up an important question. Was the name Maggie really written by the victim? I see your point, Your Honor. Detective Gumshoe, please tell the court a little more about the name on the ground. Yes, sir. Are you gonna be watching? I think there's Sailor Moon movies. Are you gonna be watching the movies as well? We first looked into the handwriting. It's because it's part of the case. So in this, so he wrote it that, and then the actual name is Maggie. And that was like a previous contention that I solved. There's 3 movies. You watched 2 of them already? Oh, wow. When did the 3rd movie come out? Was it near the end of the series? Fortunately, we couldn't confirm that it was the victim's handwriting. Next, we checked the victim's pointer finger. We found that there was sand trapped under the nail's fingernail. There was sand under, yeah, victim's fingernail. There was also scratches on his skin that were caused by him writing on the ground. From this, we could confirm that the victim wrote his name, this name, with his right hand. Reese's watch, though. Yes, a perfectly logical conclusion. Now then, Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. Thank you, Your Honor. Oh, so it's for the different seasons. Gotcha. I guess that makes sense. We first looked into the handwriting. But can you really determine handwriting based on a sample written in sand? This is why amateurs are amateurs. We're not a bunch of simpletons, pal. Scientific investigation in this country is actually pretty good. I believe it's time to get back to the real point. Agreed, Your Honor. So what was the result of the investigation? Fortunately, we couldn't confirm that it was the victim's handwriting. Next, we checked the victim's pointer finger. What finger did he use? He did the pointer finger, right? Yeah. Found that there was sand trapped on the victim's fingernail. And what does that prove? Well, it proves that he did write that name with his own finger. Yes, which explains... Oh, shit. I guess he's right. And there's more. There were also scratches on the skin. Scratches on the skin. Yep, you can't see them with your naked eye, but they're there. That is incredible. Sure is, that's the power of scientific investigation. They're so small that we had to use our magnifying glass. Like a really strong one. It's got that really scientific sounding name. You mean a microscope? Yeah, that's it. We used one of those and that's how we found them. I can't believe this guy doesn't know what a microscope is. From this, we could confirm that the victim wrote this name with his right hand. Are you absolutely sure? I believe in the power of science. I wonder if my evidence is solid enough to counter with. Listening to this, you would think there was only one conclusion. That the name was definitely written by the victim. But don't you think that would be rather strange, sir? If Dustin really wrote that message with his right hand, do you think I would have gone through that much trouble to get him his present? Present, what about it? Is it a left... Oh! The other reason is he is left-handed. Okay. Right? Wait, no, that's right-handed. Isn't that a right-handed glove? I think, right? Yeah, that'd be right-handed. And that's his right hand. Fortunately, we couldn't confirm that it was victim's handwriting. We checked the victim's pointer finger. We found that the sand was trapped on the fingernail. I mean, this is the long... Let me save real quick. For baseball, do you put the glove on the opposite dominant hand? So if you're left-handed, would the glove go on your right hand? Is that how baseball works? I don't actually know. Oh, wait, you throw with your dominant hand. So it would be on your opposite. So I guess that makes sense. Okay. With his right hand. But you catch with your opposite hand since you throw with dominant. Yes, okay. I don't know why it took me that long to figure out. To piece together. Yes, okay. With his right hand, let's present that. Yes, football. Detective Gumshoe, take a look at this. That's the glove, right? I mean, I feel like if he fell from a great height, maybe his other arm was broken or pinned or trapped underneath him. I don't know. I feel like you could easily counter this point. Yeah, so he's left-handed. Could you tell the court what is special about this glove? What's special? Oh, I love the banana glove, yeah. What's special? Never really thought about it, but, it's really yellow, and that's about it. Yes, it's really yellow, but that is only one of its qualities. Huh? There's another reason why it's special. And what would that be? It's very simple. This glove is made for a left-handed person. Left-handed? Why, you're absolutely right. This glove is made to be worn on the right hand. That is why it had to be custom made. I have never seen a bright yellow left-hander's glove for sale, have you? Well, no. So, detective, which hand did the victim use to write the name with again? That's easy. Look, it's obvious from this picture that it was his wait a sec. Don't forget that the victim was left-handed. Ah. I mean, I object. Overruled. Mr. Wright, I would like to know what your line of reasoning proves. There's only one conclusion that can be drawn. A left-handed person could not have written a message with his right hand. That's not really true. The person who wrote the name, Maggie, could not have been the victim. Order, order. When you think about it like that, then yes. It is not possible that this name was written by the victim himself. Then that means Maggie is? No, it's not possible. Mr. Payne? Yes, Your Honor. The evidence the prosecution has presented has failed to prove the defendant's guilt. In fact, I believe you have proven her to be innocent. No! All right, you did it, Mr. Wright. Whew, I feel like I can breathe again. It seems that we have reached the conclusion. Oh, that was really fast. Holy shit. That's like the quickest trial. It's not over yet. Did a fine job once again, Mr. Wright. Me, Your Honor? Well, thank you, sir. See, you got complimented by the judge again. You're really good. And that's why you can't give up being a lawyer, sir. Are you joking? I'm more than ready to retire. I will now announce my verdict. There we go. Okay, you had to object. It's way too soon. No, not yet. Yeah, we don't know who's guilty yet. Well, that's not the point of trials. You're just supposed to prove that they're not guilty. But in Ace Attorney, we always have to find the murderer, no matter what. They wanted to cause mischief. Yeah, some little kid's like, ooh, I'm gonna play a little trick. I wrote the name with his hand. I mean, please give me a few more minutes, Your Honor. But what is the meaning of this, Mr. Payne? The prosecution is not finished yet. 1 second, I gotta blow my nose. I'm back. Dude, this is just like Danganronpa. Where's that bear? Yeah, I want to play through Danganronpa, the series. I've already beat the first game, but I would want to play the next two. I don't think the first one's that great. You're not going to see the nose blow. I did it off screen. What do you mean? We would like to call our next witness to the stand. Oh, the murderer. It's gotta be the murderer. Man, this prosecutor sucks. If it's the murderer. And what did this witness witness? the moment the victim was pushed to his death. What's more, he saw the very face of the culprit. What the heck? Sorry. I do think Danganronpa's alright. I think it improves in the later series. However, I watched the anime first, so that kind of ruined my playthrough of the first game. Because I knew how everything went. I knew who the killers were. But it's still a good game. Oh, so did you? Yeah. I think it was just the fact that I already knew the outcome of everything, that it wasn't as exciting. Did it have more detail? You can milk so much time out of this game with sound effects and GIFs. I love how there's a Twitter bot that like makes Twitter replies into Phoenix Wright like game dialogue. I love seeing those and the replies. Makes me think of Ned's Declassified School Survivor Guide. How? Or just because of the sound effects in it? Order in the court. I believe a recess is in order. Afterward, we will hear from this new witness. I had a feeling that was a bit too easy. I need more information. I'll have to see what I can find out during the recess. I can't let my guard down. It's only going to get tougher from here. Court is adjourned for recess. Yes. When I think of like absurd sound effects, I think of Johnny Test. That game or that show is insane. If you know, you know. Oh, thank you. Save the game. We did it. Okay. District Court, defendant lobby number 1. Amnesia? I can't believe my lawyer is trying to defend me in such a state. Why didn't you tell me, sir? I'm sorry I didn't mention it to you.
Oh, shit!
That was good time. Oh, shit. Oh, I know what to do. I heard you can fix something like this with a really strong shock to your system. Come on, lower your head a little. A Maggie kick should be all you need. No. I think I'll pass on this one. Come on. Sorry. Whenever I see someone in trouble, I have a hard time leaving them alone. I tend to stick my nose where it doesn't belong and try to tackle everyone's problems. Well, my head's one problem you won't be tackling today. So what's with all these sound effects randomly? But I appreciate the redeems. Well, my head's one problem you won't be tackling today. Well, we're here to solve your problem first. We can deal with mine later. For now, do you think you can fill me in on a few things? Of course, I'd be honored to. Well, I guess we'll start with my name, and then I can tell you about me. No, that's okay, really. I think I know you and your name pretty well by now. I was wondering if you could help me figure out a few things about myself. So my name is Phoenix Wright. What a weird name. This is serious. You really don't remember. I'll tell you what. Sir, you can have this back, and maybe it'll help. This is a business card? I got this from you. It's my most prized possession. You can borrow it for now, but please give it back, okay? Okay, there are some numbers written on the back. Oh, that's your cell phone number. Phoenix's business card added to the court record. I guess for now we should stop talking about me and start talking about this case. This case? Yep. Can you think of anything that would be helpful for me to know? What can I tell you? I can't think of anything other than the incident with that cell phone. But, cell phone? Yeah, your eyes lit up when we talked about it at the detention center, sir. Hurry up and tell me. This might be very important. Okay, Roger. It was on the day of the crime, just before 6 p.m. I picked up a lost cell phone while on the walk with Dustin. What a weird ringtone. Yo, she's got the blue badger on her shirt. All of a sudden, the phone began to ring. Hello? Oh, thank you. I've been searching for my phone. Is this yours? Oh, I'm glad you called. We can meet up and I can give this back. I'll be right there. I'm sorry I didn't catch your name. You can call me Maggie. Ah. This is not his cell phone. Okay. We agreed to meet up at 6 p.m. Dustin and I waited for the person to show up, but they never did. So where's your phone you found now? I gave it to you yesterday. Huh? To me? Is it that phone in my pocket? Why was that so hard to read? You mean this? Do you think it was anything to do with the murder? I don't really know, but if my eyes lit up... Ah! You were here all along! You're so mean! I called you a million times, but you wouldn't pick up. When I went to check in on your courtroom, everyone had already left. Yo, she's back? Ack! Now who the heck is this? Let me guess, I'm supposed to know this girl too. Hey, good morning, Maggie. Ah, and a good morning to you too, Maya. So, how's it going? Is there a word for worse than abysmal? Oh, and what if I said that everything will be fine? That's right, it's Maya to the rescue with the ultra-decisive, super important evidence. Here you are, Nick, the thing you wanted me to bring. Huh? Oh, thanks. What the heck is this, a list? It has about 20 people's names and phone numbers written on it. It was kind of tough, but I managed to dig up some dirt. It looks like these guys are up to no good. No good, as in, there's a group of con artists the police are currently investigating. Who the hell are these women? I'd be so scared if I were right. Or Maya, they're technically the same person. Oh, true, you're right. Or are you talking about Mia and Maya? I think these guys are members of that group. A list of unfamiliar names and phone numbers. Members of con artist groups. Okay. I wonder if I can investigate that more. Actually, I'll check now. I can't actually look at the list. Okay. Why would a group of con artists pop up in a case like this? And where did you get this list from in the first place? What? You don't remember, Nick? You're the one who asked me to look this up yesterday. Oh, is that right? These numbers were in the memory of that phone Maggie found. So that's where they're from. You're awfully forgetful these days, Nick. I hope I never get to be like a forgetful old prune like you. Actually, Mr. Wright, recess is over now. Please bring the defendant and return the courtroom immediately. Oh, oops. Guess you have to get going. We could talk about you being old later, Nick. Alright, I look forward to that discussion. Is that a... Wait. Oh, that's an ashtray, I'm guessing. In the background. I don't remember that being there last game. But it probably was. Wish us luck. I guess I have all the pieces now, more or less. And all that's left is to put it all together. I'm not going to lose this. I can't. Come on, Nick. Better get a move on. Yeah. Okay. Court will now reconvene. Please call your next witness to the stand, Mr. Payne. Yes, Your Honor. But before I do, if I may say a few words... What is it, Mr. Payne? It's about the next witness. He has a tendency to say things that rub people the wrong way, you see. So I asked the court might be a little lenient on. There's no need to give a preface. Just hurry up and call your witness, please. Yes, Your Honor. The prosecution calls its next witness. A drifter who was taking a walk in the park on the day of the murder. Oh shit, there's that guy who hit me in the back of the head. Please state your name for the court, witness. Before I do, I'd like to clarify a little something. Huh? Oh, alright, go ahead. Just now you introduced my wonderful self to the court, correct? Perhaps as a drifter who was taking a walk. Did I? But I will not stand for that. Now you've tinted the court's eyes and colored me wrongly. Sure, I suppose calling me a university student, but give... Oh god, everything's going so fast. I stop top notch, I have rigorous selection process, whatever. Yes, 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 I understand. I'm so very sorry. I will be more careful from now on. Yeah, he's guilty, no doubt about it. Well, maybe it wants us to think that. What if he isn't? What the fuck kind of drifter is this? He doesn't look like much of a drifter, honestly. What is he, a human chatterbox? Ugh, I have to question him. Fashion, cars, women, glasses, and of course university. First rates only need apply. Glasses? But you aren't wearing glasses. Oh, is that a hint? Uh-oh. That's enough. Your name, witness. Oh, is that how you want to play this? Using your power and influence to keep the young people down? I see how you work now. You old people and your dirty tricks. You thought you had me, but you thought wrong. I'm sorry, it won't happen again. Oh man. I forgive you. Alright. I suppose I could tell you my name. I am Richard Wellington. Oh fuck, what a name. What a name. I think glasses is eyeglasses, my guess. The drifting virtuoso with a PhD in drifting, as it were. If you wanted to, you could call me a university student in transit. Is he a driver? Like a race car driver? Mr. Wellington, on the day of the murder, you were strolling through the park, correct? It would appear that you are attached to that word. If you must, then by all means. But I remind you that I am in no way a prepubescent boy. I'm on a walk with... out on a walk with mommy. If you must know, I am. Anyway, please testify this court what you saw during your walk through the park. See, you said it again. Taking a walk. You know, you... What you witnessed will do, Mr. Wellington. What I saw that day. I was at the park all afternoon, deep in thought, about my life situation. I don't remember the time all that well, but I do believe it was past 6 p.m. All of a sudden, a police officer falls from above, right in front of my eyes. Without a thought, I looked up, and there I met the eyes of a charming young lady. Of course, I remember her sweet face. It was that of the pretty defendant there. The only other thing I saw was the banana that fell with the police officer. The guy needs a beating. I think he is definitely avoiding the point. That was certainly a decisive testimony. Decisive? Nick, did you hear what he said? Yeah. That's all you have to say? How can you be so calm? It's strange. My mind is very calm and clear. Maybe it's because I believe in my client. You mean Maggie? Yes, and if she really is innocent, then that can only mean one thing. That guy is lying. Yeah, the banana glove is wrong for sure. You may now question the witness, Mr. Wright. I'll find out the truth no matter how well you craft your lies. I was at the park all afternoon, deep in thought. Actually, I do want to hear his situation. You're at the park all afternoon. You seem to have a lot of free time. That was very rude of you, but then again, what can I expect? That's what you get from a man who graduated from a no-name trashy university. No-name trashy? Now, this might be hard for a mush-head, feeble-minded baboon like you, but I have to think very carefully about the future of our great country. But I thought you said you were thinking about which college to go to just now. Oh, please. Which university I go to will directly affect the very future of this country. That arrogant little snot. I don't remember the time all that well, but I do believe it was past 6 p.m. Let me just check that real quick. That is past 6 p.m. You're right about that. Unless it's AM, but I don't know. Photo of the area around the victim's hand. No. Alright. Don't remember the time all that well, but I do believe it was past 6 p.m. I don't feel like I need to press that, but I'll keep it in mind if I get stuck. All of a sudden, a police officer falls from above, right in front of my eyes. And how did you know he was a police officer? You obviously have no idea how powerful my deductive reasoning skills are. With one glance, I could tell just what kind of occupation he held. That shoddy do-it-yourself... Oh god, also the way he tied his tie. Oh, I suppose it was also because he was wearing officer's uniform. Shouldn't that statement have come first? Wow, that's pretty impressive. Hey, Nick, do you think he's figured out what I do? Even I haven't figured out that yet. Thought I looked up and I met the eyes of a charming young lady. Of course I remember that sweet face. It was that of the pretty defendant there. Was the banana that fell? The banana. Well, it was actually more than just one. More like a bunch of bananas. Now, what would a bunch of bananas be doing there? And why would I know such a thing? I'm only telling you what I saw. That's really strange. Maggie never mentioned anything about a bunch of bananas. That's it, Nick. He's got to be lying about the bananas. He could be, but there's no reason for him to lie about there being bananas at the crime scene. And what if he's not it's not a lie? Well, maybe he thought he saw one thing and it was something else. If he mistook something else for a bunch of bananas, then that would be an inaccuracy. Think, Phoenix, think. I mean, I already know what to do. Okay. I feel like this won't prove anything, though. It'll just change the statement slightly. Mr. Wellington, I believe I have the bananas you saw right here. Oh, so you knew about the bananas too. Why didn't you say so earlier? Why did you say so? But don't think you can use this as a way to pull more information out of me. And that's where you'd be wrong. Mr. Wright, what is the meaning of this? Isn't that the baseball glove? Huh? What? A baseball glove? Doesn't it look delicious? Care for a bite? That's not... It's a... No. Oh, his vision's bad. He got bad vision. Okay. So he couldn't tell it was a glove. He mentioned that he had glasses at the very beginning of the case, but he wasn't wearing them. And there were crushed glasses underneath the dead body. So the glasses were there beforehand. He's just antagonizing the witnesses? Well, that is the witness, isn't he? Well, technically he's the witness. I think this proves one very important fact. This witness has bad eyesight, loves bananas, knows nothing about baseball. Those are great answers. By the way, just how bad are your eyes? Huh? How? What? You? Why are you asking about this all of a sudden? Your Honor, it is very simple to mistake a glove for a bunch of bananas. No, I don't think so. Objection overruled. You're one of those people. Yes, you know what I mean. You're like those people who refuse to accept something. You use your word. Sure, in the end, we found out the fact was a glove. We viewed from afar, I do think. And that is why I asked you, how bad is your eyesight? They're both 2200. I suppose you're going to tell me that's terrible, right? Why are you not wearing your glasses today, then? That's because I lost them recently, you see? Of course, I was planning on getting a new pair made right away. But you know, my glasses are no ordinary glasses, so to replace them... How about when you witnessed the crime? Are you wearing your glasses then? Uh-oh. How about it, witness? You're an unrelenting evil man. You're like those people who rejected Joan of Arc. She was brave and courageous. While she didn't do anything wrong. Which boils down to you were not wearing your glasses at that time. Therefore, the identity of the woman at the scene of the crime and that of the defendant cannot be proven to be the same by this witness. But the height difference was only 9 feet. It was very possible for him to see the face of the culprit standing on the upper path. Witness, please be more accurate in your testimony. Remember, a person's life is at stake. Yes, Your Honor. Now then, please continue with your testimony. Please tell the court what happened next in the moments after you witnessed the crime. The girl on the upper path ran away as soon as she realized I was there. After that, I immediately called the police station to report the crime. It must have been 6:45 p.m. when I made the call. They must have a lot of free time on their hands since they showed up within 10 minutes. So it would have been 6:55 when they showed up. So the person who was on the upper path saw you and then you ran away. Oh, and then ran away. The person, okay. Yes, that is correct. Which is why even someone without a superior brain like mine can understand that. That girl is the murderer. You may question the witness now, Mr. Wright. The girl on the upper path ran away as soon as she realized I was there. After that, I immediately called the police station to report the crime. It must have been 6:45 p.m. How do you know what time it was? That detective told me. You know which one I mean. The one with the jacket that makes him look like a dropout from a no-name high school. Hey pal, I graduated from a pretty good, top-ranked college. I don't believe this. It doesn't matter, I don't believe I was mistaken on what time I called. And if I am wrong, then that detective obviously doesn't know how to tell time. What? Why, you're just some lousy kid. I think the court can see your point. Anyway, how did the police respond? They must have a lot of free time on their hands since they showed up within 10 minutes. So you're saying that there were police on the scene by 7 p.m.? They got there before that, I think. There usually aren't many people in that area at the time of day. But suddenly, before I knew it, there were people crawling all over, gawking. It certainly says something about the morals of the people in this country. I can't find anything out of the ordinary in his testimony. Why don't you take one more look at the court record? I guess I should. Okay, what do we have? Oh, so I see the watch on his left hand. Pieces of nearsighted lenses, meaning he could see far but not near. I'm always confused by this. Nearsighted lenses. If you're nearsighted, that means you could see close up but not far. But if they're nearsighted lenses, does that mean it lets you see near things? Or it's intended for nearsighted people? She got in contact with its owner, but they never showed. Path ran away as soon as he realized. After that, I immediately called the police station to report the crime. Oh, maybe the phone. As in immediately. I mean, sure, a minute might have elapsed before I did, but that's the duty of every good citizen, or did they not teach that at your pitiful school? You think people learn about how to call the police in college? Hey, Nick, I think you should take a look at the court record for a sec. Okay, that might be where we have to do it. Is there a phone booth here? There is a phone booth here. Let you see things that are close, aka reading glasses. Okay. So that's intended for farsighted people to wear nearsighted? Because farsighted means you could see far but not close. Unless I'm getting that completely mixed up. A photo of the area around the victims. Yes, okay. That makes sense. A photo of the area around the victim's hand. I don't think that's important here. Wait, what did she say again about this? As in immediately, I mean, sure, a minute may have been elapsed. I think you should take a look at the court record for a sec. Oops. So I think I'm getting the hint that this is where I present something. We don't know this is his phone yet, so I don't think presenting this would do anything. I mean, there is a phone booth at the area. $6:28, time of death. $6:28. Wait. Okay, so the death... Okay, I see. Immediately called the police station to report the crime. Must have been 6:45 p.m. when I made the call. The time of death was 6:28, so it was not immediate. Do I do it here or here, though? I immediately called the police station. No, you didn't. Mr. Wellington, would you please take a look at this? You mean the victim's autopsy report? According to this, the murder occurred at 6:28 p.m. So what of it? You said that you called the police immediately after the murder took place. However, by the time you had called the police, it was already 6:45. There is clearly a 15-minute gap there. Do you deny it? Pisaria, welcome in. It's good to see you. Ugh. I think this court would like to hear what you were doing during the 15-minute gap. How was the Legend of Zelda stream yesterday, Pisaria? Hope it went well. Was there a lot more deaths, or have you gotten better at the game? Because I remember you saying that you were dying a lot. I really should get that game at some point, or get to that game. The witness was in shock at the time after witnessing a terrible murder. It's only to be expected that he would be a little dazed. For 15 minutes? Are you kidding me? 15 minutes is hardly what I would call a little dazed. Ah! Mr. Wellington. Yes? Explain yourself. What were you doing during those 15 minutes? It was good, slightly less deaths. You killed that second boss with Crystal's help. Then you just farmed other things and needed before going to the third dungeon. Okay. How many dungeons are in that game? Is it a pretty long game? Answer the question. A telephone, or I mean, spit it out. I was searching for a phone booth. A phone booth? You mean you don't have a cell phone? Uh-oh. You and your questions. You're trying to open all the layers of Matryoshka doll? Oh, the Russian nestling doll. You must think you're really something special. There's 12 dungeons? That's insane. It's a lot more than I thought there would be. Witness? I lost my cell phone. There, are you happy? You lost it? Unbelievable. You lose your glasses and your cell phone? You must be very scatterbrained when it comes to your belongings. What? Are you saying that first-rate people are never allowed to lose things? Haven't you ever heard that all geniuses, so by rational sense, simple plan, what the fuck? Oh yeah, Link to the Past, yeah. I was lurking for a bit. Try not to spoil myself, because I do want to play it at some point. Oh man, oh man. Wait, hold on a second. He lost his cell phone? Nick, that cell phone, could it be? You mean this phone Maggie found? There's no way. Boy, I didn't see this coming. What should I do now? Question further. Always. You play that game and beat it 100%? Nice. Mr. Wellington? Objection! Where's your cell phone right now? Huh. What are you getting all excited about? You seem to be a little confused. I found my phone. I'll have you know. See, here it is. Oh, I see. Looks like he's got his phone. And I thought that just maybe this was his. Well then, I think we've cleared this issue up. At the time of the murder, the witness did not have his cell phone because he had lost it. Therefore, the delay in his call was caused by his search for a phone booth. Well, that's the gist of it. I guess you could put it that way and leave it at that. Do you have any further questions, Mr. Wright? There is something. Your Honor, the witness testimony does not make any sense. I don't believe that there was ever a need for a witness to search for a phone. How dare you? You can't just make outrageous claims like that. You do have some sort of proof, don't you? Well, yeah, of course. This evidence should be good enough, I think. Alright, let's have this proof then. Please present proof that the witness had no need to search for a public phone booth. It's in this photo, right behind the corpse. Yeah, the phones look exactly the same, and I'm wondering if they have the same exact ringtone too. Because I feel like the ringtone is important here. It's quite simple actually. Please take a look at this. At the crime scene photo. Is there a problem with it? Oh, there's nothing wrong with the picture. But if you don't understand my logic after looking at it, something is wrong with you. Damn. Phoenix getting a little sassy now. No, it's a phone booth. That is correct. All the defendant had to do was walk 3 steps. Mr. Wellington, why did you not use the phone that was right in front of you? What does reporting the crime a little late prove for the defense? The witness can't explain what he was doing for those 15 minutes. That is reason enough to throw suspicion on his testimony. Yes, this is very true. What do you have to say for yourself, witness? Then I bet this phone really is his, Nick. He must have killed Dustin to get his phone back. But Maggie said that she was going to return it to him. So there was no reason for him to kill for it. And on top of that, we still have the phone she found anyway. But if he wasn't looking for his cell phone, maybe he was looking for something else. Was he? Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. Do you have any thoughts you would like to share with the court? Can you offer an explanation as to what the witness was doing during those 15 minutes? Probably finding his glasses? I don't know. Oh, I guess trying to find the phone booth, actually. Because he couldn't see? Kill him now. Exposed. I mean, it can't be that hard to find a phone booth if you don't have glasses, right? Would it be looking... Wait. be the glasses? I actually don't know. What was he doing for 15 minutes beforehand? I'll say this for now. There's only one possible explanation. Alright, let's hear your explanation. However, be forewarned that if your explanation is not persuasive, you will be penalized. Think carefully before you present, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. I probably shouldn't have said there was only one possibility. You didn't? Why didn't the witness call the police right away? The glasses... Probably the glasses. I don't think the phone has anything to do with it yet. Is it the phone? I'm second guessing myself now. Oh, wait. Oh, is it this? Was he writing the name? Maybe that's it. Will that take 15 minutes, though? Perhaps this is the evidence you need to convince. Perhaps? That's not it. Shit. Okay, maybe it is the glasses. Never mind. We went too far. Oh, we lose less health in this case. Okay, I'm not too worried now. Was he looking for his glasses? Or he couldn't see the phone booth because he didn't have the glasses. Mr. Wellington? Well, what? Don't do that. You almost gave me a heart attack. These are your glasses, aren't they? Ah, where did you find... Gah! I believe the court all heard what you just confessed to. That these glasses are in fact yours. I'll tell you where they were found, Mr. Wellington. These glasses were found under the victim's body. Under the victim's body? Order. Now wait a second, hold on. I didn't confess or confirm anything. But do you know what time days streamed count as separate streams? Actually, that's a good question. Because you're talking about, like, if you stream from, like, let's say 10 p.m. to, like, 2 a.m.? Oh, as separate streams. Okay. Because I'm guessing you're talking about affiliation, probably. Because I think it says 7 days out of the month. Because my stats updated and I'm still 5 out of 7 days. Went live at 7:35 p.m. on Thursday and ended at 10:16 p.m. Then went live 3:53 p.m. on Friday. Some of the answers on Reddit are saying it's based off UK time and not local time, in which case Thursday would be... Is it a UK time? Every time I look at it, it makes sense for me. But I don't know. I think it is local time, or like wherever your server that you stream from is located. Like mine, I stream through Chicago, I think. So that's the Central Standard Time. In which case, 2 separate days may count as 1 day. Yeah, that does happen. It's happened to me a few times before affiliate. Secretly living in the UK? It's counting it as local time, yeah. But achievements is it... Oh, I don't know how the achievements work. I mean... I think you're gonna get affiliate if you just keep streaming. Sorry, I don't... I mean, you probably have a good viewer count. Yeah, it does take like a day, like 24 hours to update sometimes. Especially on weekends. On weekdays, it usually updates pretty quickly. I don't know why, though. I think I remember the achievements being a little wonk when I was like getting close to... Because My average view count was, because you need an average viewer rate of 5 viewers, or is it 3? I think it's 3 average. And I was like above 3 for about a month until like the achievement updated. It's 3. I think so. My numbers are okay enough. I just need days streamed. Yeah, you just gotta stream. Just keep streaming. It's 7 days out of 30 days, right? It shouldn't be that hard to get. I'm guessing you're just looking for the... Oh wait, do you have 50 followers now? You're probably set. But yeah, the achievements are a little wonky. I never understood how they work. And I think a lot of people have theories, but most of the theories aren't even correct. Your 30 days is next week, so I'm wondering when I should stream. I mean, it won't get rid of all your days streamed after 30 days. It's 30 days from that stream. So, it's just going to get rid of one stream past the 30-day, probably. So then you would just go down to, like, the previous number. So, it shouldn't be too hard to recover. That's probably the easiest one to get, too. If you're starting from nothing. Your Honor, I think the answer is quite clear here. Oh, nice. Congrats. Gee! Good morning. Is it morning still? It's afternoon for me, sadly, but good morning, G. I hope you're doing well. Hope you're having a fantastic morning. Are you playing Twilight Princess? You tried Sea of Stars demo. Oh my god, I wanted to play Sea of Stars so bad. It looks so good. As he fell, Dustin Prince grabbed the culprit's glasses. The culprit knew that he had to find his glasses and search frantically for them. What he didn't realize was that they were under the victim's body. And that is why it took him 15 minutes to make that call. So he dropped the glasses? Oh no, he grabbed the glasses. Maybe, I don't know. It's actually afternoon for me too. You are Twilight Princing it up. Are you streaming that, G? Or are you just doing that in your free time? How are you enjoying it so far? Mr. Wright, are you indicting the witness was the real murderer? Of course, that is precisely what I am doing. Oh, wah! That was a weird noise. The motion controls are the bane of my existence. Oh, you are streaming it, okay. I know I'm right. He is the real murderer. Did you figure it out, Nick? More or less. Turns out this cell phone was the key to this case after all. Anyway, now is our chance to deep six this guy. I'll sink him in one shot. This is so exciting watching you work again. The motion controls are actually asked for me for some reason, and you're playing it on an actual Wii, it's not emulated. I mean, I think motion controls for a Wii aren't the best anyways. They're not as accurate as the gyroscopes in the Switch controls. I hope... I mean, I know you just bought Twilight Princess, but I do hope they do make a port of it on Switch. Oh, yeah, being too... Well... Are you talking about the motion controls where you're, like, pointing it at the screen? Or, like, when you're shaking it or doing moves? Because the moves shouldn't matter how close you are. But, like, if you're pointing a cursor, then, yeah, you may have to be further back. I have that issue when I emulate Wii games. Will come out in the next console, to be honest. The moves are chill, the slingshot. Oh, so it is the aiming. Okay, yeah, you're probably standing too close. Take a few steps back. Somehow my old self is coming back to me. It's time to sink or swim. Everything rests on the edge of a knife. This is the moment I've been waiting for. Order, order. Like Wind Waker and Twilight. I really want a Wind Waker port. You'd be surprised to see on Switch. I think we still have a little bit longer with Switch. I think we'll get another console that's basically the Switch, but just improved. I don't think we're going to get anything innovative. But it is Nintendo. They do rely on gimmicks. And they're good gimmicks. Hello, chat. Hello, G. Your Honor, the defense is making a mockery of this court. Without any solid ground to stand on, he accuses the witness of being the murderer? Yeah, that's right. I'm no criminal. This third-rate fraud of a lawyer. In that case, why don't we look at it from a different perspective? Let's hear your explanation as to why you are not the murderer. Why? That's easy. For example, there's the name the victim wrote. What about that? Oh, you mean the name Maggie? Yeah, even an idiot like you can read that, right? But we already know this was not written by the victim himself. After all, the defendant's name is Maggie, and the victim was left-handed. In other words, in order to make the defendant look guilty, the real criminal used the victim's right hand to write her name on the ground. But wouldn't that mean that the real criminal was somehow someone the defendant knew? Wouldn't some oh wait, no, he did say not many people were there. But I feel like someone would have witnessed him writing the name out. Unless he was like pretending to check the corpse and see if he was alive. And pretending and acting to be like, oh, are you alright? I could see him doing that. Otherwise, how else would that person know her name? Was Maggie Maggie? That is a good point. The witness didn't even know of Miss Bird before this trial. I forgot. Was there any way this creep could have known Maggie's name beforehand? There is. The phone call. It would be best if I could prove that the witness had a chance to learn that the defendant's name was Maggie. Now, will the defense please present its case? How could the witness have known the defendant's name? She got in contact with its owner, but they never showed. I'm going to save real quick. I'll present it. We won't take much damage. Mr. Willerton, you didn't have your cell phone with you on the day of the murder, correct? So what if I didn't? When you realized you had lost it, what did you do? What did I do? Didn't you try to find it by calling it? Why, how did you... Your Honor, these questions have nothing to do with... Overruled. Mr. Wright, where are you going with this line of questioning? Do you think there is some relation between the witness's cell phone and the murder? I do, Your Honor. On the day of the murder, Maggie Bird picked up a lost phone in the park. And she also received a phone call from the owner of the phone. Hello? Oh, thank you. I've been searching for my phone. Is this yours? We've already seen this. I'm gonna kind of go through it quickly. I'm gonna protect my voice while I can. That was when you learned that her name was Maggie. But you made one fatal mistake. Fatal mistake? My client's name is Maggie, but the name that was written on the ground was Maggie. I don't know how to say that differently to show the distinction. This is a mistake that could only occur if all you knew was how her name was sounded. Eek! I was unaware that you two streamed, so I just followed. Hope y'all lives. Yeah, there's a lot of people who are stream. Yeah, Basaria is pretty new to it, but he's been doing a good job. I might say. Stretch break? Uh-oh. We gotta stretch. You guys better stretch too. Oh. God. Do you ever just like put both hands on the arms of your office chair and just like lift up and your whole back just cracks down the whole way? A good stretch, alright. It's hard because the camera's so close to me and the green screen is right behind me. So I don't really have room to do a proper stretch. I mean, I'm gonna touch, well, I wasn't gonna touch my toes, but I think I smashed my head into the desk. Yeah, I can't do that here. Thank you for the stretch break. I hope you all stretched yourselves. Let me stretch my fingers, my joystick fiddlers. Back into it. Solid effort. B-. Alright, I'll take it. It's passing. But Your Honor, the witness has no motive. And your point is? It's very simple, Your Honor. A person usually would not kill someone without a reason. Mr. Wellington had no reason to kill anyone. That is absolutely correct. I don't have a motive. Mr. Wright? Your Honor, can you explain what motive the witness could have had? It's very simple, Your Honor. Are you sure, Nick? If I said I can't offer an explanation, then the trial's over, right? Yeah, but... Now then, please present to the court the proof that the witness had a motive. I think it's this. A list of con artists and their phone numbers stored on the cell phone Maggie found.
Take that!
Your Honor, he's a nasty freak. I've heard enough. Good evidence, Phoenix Wright. Alright. Mr. Wellington's motive is right here. What is this? A list? These phone numbers were pulled from the memory of the phone the defendant found. And we have determined that the people on this list are members of a certain group. You looked up all those phone numbers? Of course. This list of phone numbers was stored in the cell phone's memory. The names and numbers belong to people who are members of a certain con artist group. What? Con artists? Can you explain why these numbers were on your phone, Mr. Wellington? This is an outrage, an invasion of privacy. Looking up the phone numbers on a person's phone is a worse crime than murder. You're one of those people. You're just like the cops that raided the brilliant artist. You disrupted genius. I don't care, Mr. Wellington. All I want is for you to tell us what this list is about. You think any of you know what it's like to be a refined man such as me? Your Honor, this is unjustified badgering of the witness. Objection overruled. Mr. Wright, what is the meaning of this? Why would the witness have the numbers of a group of con artists on his phone? Isn't that obvious? The witness is, looking into the group, a victim of that group, a member of that group. Mr. Wellington is a member of this very group. All of your friends' phone numbers are stored right here on this phone. If anyone were to look into these phone numbers, it would be all over for you. That is why you had to kill. No, this is too much. That does make quite a bit of sense. Well, Mr. Wellington, would you care to explain? I got you now. That police officer. Your Honor. What is it, Mr. Payne? Your Honor, this is unjustified badgering of the witness. You already said that. You said that exact same thing only a few seconds ago. But please let us think about the content of the phone call. Hello? Oh, thank you. I've been searching for my phone. Is this yours? Oh, I'm glad you called. We can meet up and I can give this back. The defendant had already promised that she would return the phone. After that, all Mr. Wellington had to do was meet Mr. Bird to get his phone back. Why then would he need to kill anyone? That is a valid point. What does the defense think about this? If you think about it logically, then it makes sense. Then maybe we should do the, we should be thinking outside the box. Yeah, if we think like that, let's see. Maybe that slimeball saw something at the crime scene that made him commit murder. Your thoughts, Mr. Wright? Well, I don't think Mr. Wellington went to pick up his phone in a very friendly manner. But he was promised his phone, so why would he have been unfriendly to the defendant? He's a nasty freak! Get him! I think he must have seen something that didn't agree with him when he got there. Oh, that he was a cop? With his phone? When he was a con artist? Well then, Mr. Wright, what was this something that didn't agree with the witness? My badge? Because I said so and I'm a lawyer? Victim fell from the walking path above. Is it maybe the hat here because he's a cop? Or could I show... Is it this, a victim and a policeman? It seems that he was dating the defendant. I could probably do the profile. That makes more sense than the photo. Oh, I take 2 health from this. Okay, well, I should have saved, but I'm going to try this first. What Mr. Wellington saw was the victim. The victim? You mean Dustin Prince? Dustin Prince had gone on his date right after his shift was over. With no time to change, he went to the park still wearing his police uniform. Oh. The girl that picked up my phone is with a policeman. He couldn't have known they were going out, so he began to worry. He was afraid the policeman would ask a few questions before returning the phone. If I do anything suspicious, he might run a check on my phone. In his mind, it was possible they had already run a check on the phone. And he went into a panic. Is that what you're saying? Exactly. Officer Prince was murdered simply because he was in uniform. Mr. Payne, do you have any comments? I'm thinking... it seems the truth has come out at last. The witness, Mr. Wellington, you are... Oh my god. Booty's losing it. Impressive, not bad for a person with a third-rate education. What's that supposed to mean? Evidence, evidence. That guy is really creeping me out. All you've been waving around and talking about is that suspicious cell phone. Suspicious phone number this, suspicious car group that, they're all on that phone. But who's to say that phone is really mine? Where's your proof? Where's your evidence? I'm in a lot of pain right now. You want proof that this phone is yours? I already told you earlier. That phone I lost, I've already found it. You don't have even the slightest idea who the phone in your hand belongs to. But you can be sure it isn't mine, you simpleton. What? It feels good to see you squirm. You're the one squirming. We do seem to have a problem with your hands with this phone. On our hands with this phone, okay. Whose phone is it? Without knowing that, it's meaningless as evidence. Is it mine? Your Honor, this is bad. I can't let him turn the tables on me like this. It can't be mine. This cell phone, there has to be something I've overlooked. There's gotta be, maybe. Oh, did he knock me out and then take my phone? Did he switch it? Wait, no, he couldn't have just taken it. He would have to replace it. That doesn't make sense. Okay. The phone's stored numbers? Possibly. Well, I was touching the phone, so the fingerprints of mine would be on there. Wouldn't it be the store? We don't have the fingerprint ability here. Well, maybe we could do this. Let me save. Actually, I don't think I'll take damage from this, so it doesn't matter. Usually it pops up if I'm going to take damage. I got it. We should check for fingerprints. Fingerprints? Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Wellington must have left some prints on his phone. Nick, don't you remember? When you got that from Maggie, you wiped it off. What? You said there was sand all over it, so... Wiped it? I wiped it? Pretty thoroughly, too. Oh, I guess we couldn't have known that anyways. It's oh so much fun watching third-rate trash babble like morons amongst themselves. Ugh, he's made a complete recovery. How many times do I have to say this? My phone is right here, you see. Oh, and incidentally, you can't check the numbers stored on this phone. Oh, it doesn't matter which choice I would have done. It must have glitched because all the numbers just magically disappeared. You've got to be joking. He erased all the numbers I was going to use as evidence? Mr. Wellington, what's this? By the tone of your voice, it sounds like you still have some fight left in you. Where did you finally find your cell phone? Oh, you are too much. And of course, you have no idea what I'm talking about. Oh my god, now I remember. Huh, looks like they hung up. Ah, good. I finally found it. Oh, he called the phone to see who would have it? That's why you called? So that's when... What's wrong, Mr. Attorney? Why the harsh glare in your eyes? Nick, we've worked so hard to get this far, but if you don't do something quick, he's going to get off scot-free. I know this phone has to be his, but how am I supposed to prove something like that? The ringtone? Mr. Wright, if you cannot prove who the owner of the cell phone is, your indictment has no basis and therefore no power. It looks like you came up with a penny short. Where did I go wrong? Yeah, I'm thinking calling it, but... Don't blame yourself. You're merely a third-rate lawyer. You only made one big mistake. Who are you? What are you? That's something you haven't figured out for yourself. Who I am? The court hereby concludes the cross-examination. If that will be all, I'll have to bid you gentlemen and ladies goodbye. I have a reservation at that ultra-fancy restaurant on the upper side of town. Thank you for your assistance. You've had a stressful day, so please, bon appetit. Bon appetit. What am I supposed to do? Am I just supposed to let that guy go? No. Raise an objection. We gotta call that phone. Please wait, Your Honor. All right, Nick. I think I may be able to prove it. Prove it? Prove what, Mr. Wright? Everything. Your Honor, the cross-examination has already ended. Besides, the defense is just going to badger the witness with more inane questions. You will not harass the witness, is that clear, Mr. Wright? Did you hear that? No harassment allowed, Mr. Attorney. Please, Your Honor. Very well, but this is your last chance, Mr. Wright. Meaning I should save. Alright. You may present one piece of evidence to the court. I only get one shot at this. You cannot prove everything. It's over. For your client and for you. Do you fully understand? Yes, Your Honor. Oh, God. I'm sure you are well aware, Your Honor, but the cross-examination period has ended. Were you paying attention? Mr. Payne? I said that Mr. Wright could present only one more piece of evidence. Oh. Now then, Mr. Wright, this is your last chance. It all comes down to this. It's go time. Please present one piece of evidence that will explain everything. Is it my own cell phone number? Did we switch phones? Does he have my phone? I mean, we got this for a reason. We might as well use it. Why, thank you. How nice. Here, please have one of mine. It's written in fancy script. The ink is strong and clear, but I still can't read it. Wait, what am I doing? This isn't the time to be exchanging business cards. Love how he said it's over for Wright's client too, as if you hadn't proved Maggie was fucking innocent. Yeah, we proved that she was innocent, but I guess that all goes out the window if there's one piece of evidence that counters it. But like 10 pieces of evidence that proves it wasn't Maggie. Your Honor, there is something very important about that card, and that is the name on the card, right? I can't look at the back of the card. Oh, wait, no, it is on the back. I hand wrote my cell phone number on the back. Okay. This card is important because of what is on the back. You wrote your cell phone number on the back, but... Well, that's exactly it. Can you please call this number from your cell phone? Huh? Right now? But court is still in session. It's okay. You'll see. Okay, if you say so. Is the defense preparing something, Mr. Wright? We are going to call my cell phone now. And then the court will see everything for what it is. Of all the idiotic, stupid things to... I might get this ringtone on my own phone number. Or my own phone. That's so good. The Steel Samurai, I believe? What? Why is my phone... And what is with this stupid sounding ringtone? Mr. Wellington? How strange. I could almost swear that you're holding my phone. You're... Ah, no. It can't. By the way, before I forget, thank you very much for the lump on my head this morning. I don't think I need to explain any further, except to say, when you went to retrieve your cell phone, you mistakenly took the wrong one. What a fucking idiot. What a moron. What a nasty freak. And he killed himself. Nice. Trial over, I'm guessing. That's all our evidence, so it has to be. So that is what happened. You were knocked out by Mr. Wellington? He is a man who lives on his pride and self-image alone. And in order to hide his involvement with the con artist group, he has become paranoid and has lost all ability to make rational judgments. Then Mr. Wright, the phone you're holding... It's Mr. Wellington's, naturally. Speaking of that man, how is he, Mr. Payne? He was arrested and has been taken away, Your Honor. Very well. Now then, this court finds the defendant, Maggie Bird, not guilty. Back from Lurk. Welcome back, second place. Hope you enjoyed your lurkin'. That is all. This court is adjourned. Okay, after this case, I'm going to take a quick 2-minute break, get some more water. I just ran out. I knew that the real you would shine through eventually. I'm so moved by what you've done for me, sir. Thank you so much, Mr. Wright. I feel really bad for Dustin. He didn't do anything to deserve this. It's probably because of me. Huh? Why, my whole life has been nothing but a whirlwind of bad luck and failures. Your whole life? It can't be that bad, can it? Since I was 6 months old, when I fell from the 9th floor of my apartment building, I've been hit by all sorts of vehicles, gotten sick from all sorts of food, failed at almost every test I've ever taken, experienced almost every kind of disaster, and never won or even tied at a game of tic-tac-toe. How can you not tie at tic-tac-toe? My life has really been nothing but a string of disasters. You gotta really suck it. You gotta be trying to lose tic-tac-toe. Solving cases is a thirsty business. It is. You're about to hit 500 followers for the 3rd time? Wait, on the same account? Does it fluctuate that much? She should be dead. Yeah, she fell from 9 stories. That's 90 feet, right? A story is 10 feet. About, give or take. That is pretty bad. Up until I went to college, I was known as the goddess of misfortune. And then at the academy, everyone called me Lady Luckless. Lady Luckless? Lost a follower, gained a follower, lost 2 more, and now I'm at 499. Oh, shit. Jeez. What's worse is that my misfortune always seems to latch onto others around me. What do you mean? When I see someone in trouble, I always try to help. It's insane that she survived 9 stories, but this guy died from 10 feet. When I see someone in trouble, I always try to help. Ah, that's right. You were talking about this earlier. It happened again recently, too. Also, what doesn't make sense is that... How did he fall from the balcony? Was it just her misfortune? Because he wasn't up there to push him off, right? Nice. Back to 500. 4th time. It happened again recently, too, sir. There was an old lady pacing back and forth by the pedestrian crosswalk. I gave her my hand, and before I knew it, we were having dinner at my house. Oh, I'm sure that Dustin's gone because of me. That's not true. That glove didn't even have any sort of special meaning. It was just a present to say thanks for covering one of my night shifts. Oh, I see. Everything is all my fault. Dustin's death, your head being all messed up. Well, I don't think my head is all messed up yet. I'm going to find a new life for myself starting now. The next time we meet, I'm sure I'll have found a whole ocean's worth of good luck by then, sir. Yeah, after all, the goddess of misfortune is only a name. You bet. I'm gonna make it, I promise. Next time we meet, I'll only be an unlucky person instead of a goddess. Yeah, that's the spirit. Well, Mr. Wright, Maya, I should get going. Okay, good luck to you. Thanks, you take care of yourselves too. What a horrible day. I've got my memory back, but things are still a little fuzzy. But you're okay, and that's what counts. You really had me worried. Come on, let's go back to the office. I'm afraid to ask, but here goes. So, this might sound bad, but, who are you? What? I thought you said you got your memory back. At that moment, everything really did come back to me. Oh shit, nice, okay. Detective Gumshoe. He's someone I've had clashes with in the past during certain cases, but he's also been a good ally during others. The judge, he's a lovable, kind old man who is easily swayed by other people's opinions. But in the end, he always comes up with the right verdict. Yo, let's go. Don't unfollow him, please. Sorry, he has a lot riding on me hitting 500. Oh, really? Is there a bet going on? You open a support ticket with Twitch about my day's stream, by the way. Hopefully I can clarify what time zone that goes off. Hopefully you get something. I'm sure they get a lot of tickets, though. But I do hope they respond. I'd be interested to know, too, so let me know if you hear. This person, I haven't got a clue. He seems to know me, but maybe he's mistaken me for someone else? And this girl. Maya. You finally remembered? This is Maya Fey, my assistant. That's right. I have so many unforgettable memories about her. For example, Earth to Nick, what's wrong? You keep staring at me. Don't tell me you've missed me. Well, yeah, I suppose I have. I feel like I haven't seen you in ages. Oh, well, I'm back now, so it's time for us to create new memories together. Alright, sounds good. All the phone numbers on my phone were erased by Mr. Wellington. I guess I have to start over from the very beginning. Come on, Nick, let's go to our usual burger joint. Okay. Actually, it hasn't even been that long since she came back into my life. Sport in Monday through Friday on their Twitter, so I bet I won't have to an update until next week when I hit it anyways, but for future knowledge, it may be helpful to someone, yeah. It's kind of confusing with the achievements. They don't update ever. Well, they do update, but it takes some time. The story began on one rainy afternoon 2 months ago. Episode 1, The Lost Turnabout, The End. Brand new episode has been added. Okay. I'm going to take a quick 2-minute break, maybe 3 minutes. So don't go anywhere. I'm going to run a quick 2-minute ad. And I'll play some music for those who are subbed. But I'll be back probably right when the ads end. So here we go. I'm back. Let's get right into the next case. I still have like about an hour and a half until I have to go, so. My Stream Deck has been doing something weird. It keeps resetting. Well, not resetting, but... Why does it do that? The new prosecutor? Is that Gadot? Or is that in the third game? The one with the cyborg eyes. I've seen him before. But that might be the third game. Oh, I gotta go back to the game. There we go. Welcome back, everyone. I hope you all got a drink or a snack or something. Also, enjoy your lurk, Passaria. It's probably too late to say that, but whatever. That's the third game. Oh, wait, no. I do know there is a female prosecutor. It might be in this one. Oh, you're still here. Oh, I thought that was a lurk. Oh, I guess you could be lurking and listening. Okay. That was no accident. Doing stuff sounds good. I was drugged with sleeping pills. I was murdered by that person. This case is good. Ooh, I'm looking forward to it. That's why I took my revenge. It's only fair, isn't it? Any? Oh shit. Is she? Oh shit, oh wait, is this... Wait, who's behind? Who's in the jail? Is it Phoenix Wright or is it Maya? I finally get to see you again and... It's not your fault. You didn't do it. No, I did it. I killed that person. But that wasn't you. It doesn't matter. It might as well have been. Just inactive in chat. Sounds good. Hope your other work goes well then. I can't believe something like this happened. The events of that gloomy, rainy afternoon that started this whole mess keep playing through my mind. God, how many... Maya's been behind that glass like twice now? I remember at the beginning of Apollo, Ace Attorney, Phoenix Wright was behind bars. Oh, nice. I'm glad you got 200 more points, Connor. What depressing rain. Do you understand how depressed that makes me? Do you? I guess? But actually, more than being depressed, I'm angry. Angry at what the weather girl on TV. I think our little rainy spell will take a break with a day of sun. Is what that girl said. I'd stake my life on it. Well, it's the weather. But that's why I didn't bother to bring an umbrella today. What nerve, calling herself a weather girl. She's going to hear about my $1,500 suit. About your case. Unless you're planning on suing the weather girl. I'm sorry. I thought that before we got down to business, we could have some friendly chatter. My name is Dr. Turner Gray. I'm a surgeon. Remind me never to end up under his knife. I'm here today because of this incident. Malpractice at Gray's Surgical Clinic. 14 patients lose their lives. Oh shit. That is a big case. Oh, you're the doctor at... It's really quite upsetting. Did you hear me? Upsetting. Yes, I heard you. I agree, it's quite upsetting. Dr. Gray. The one that got screwed up was that nurse. It was her that got the medications mixed up and killed those 14 patients. And yet, now listen good. And yet, that nurse had the nerve to go and die before admitting to her wrongdoing. She didn't even offer any sort of explanation to me. And this is the kicker. She up and has herself a grand old accident and crashes her car. Smash, crunch, instantly transforming her car into the accordion model. Okay, I see how they're connected now. That's right. About a year ago, all the tabloid shows were talking about... This was a year ago? 14 victims of medical malpractice and the nurse's mysterious fatal accident. There were rumors that Dr. Gray had actually caused that crash. People said it was to forever hide the person responsible for the malpractice incident. Why would I? Now I'm just going to say this once. Why on earth would I want to kill that nurse? She's the one who killed 14 patients, not me. I think you need to take a deep breath, doctor, and focus. More to the point, this case is over a year old. Why bring it up now? That's simple. Because the situation is slipping out of my grasp. This just won't do. My clinic isn't seeing nearly as many patients nowadays. Do you understand what that means? It means they're not coming to my clinic. You don't say. If it were me, I don't think I'd want to go either. So, what would you like me to do about it? I wanted to see that face again. I skipped it too soon. I want you to help me prove I'm innocent. You do realize I'm a lawyer, not a private investigator, right? No, this is something only you can do. Maya Fey. You know this girl, correct? Maya? Why would he know her name? I heard you were working under her for a while. Wow. Well, yes, I mean... Hey, wait a second here. I worked under her? Yes, am I wrong? She told me, so I'm not quite sure if... Well, we worked a few trials together, but she went back to her hometown to undergo more training. Yes, I heard it must be lonely for you. What? Wait, I'm not... She must be an extraordinary girl to handle such rigid training. Huh? I have an acquaintance who knows a lot about these mystical sort of things. She's the one who introduced me to Miss Faye. Is Maya really that famous? And I've already set up an appointment. For what? What else? A channeling. I'm going to have her call the spirit of that nurse that went and got herself killed. Oh. Maya, I wonder what she's up to right now. We, the women of Fae clan, have always been spirit mediums. It's because the power to communicate with spirits flows strongly through us. That's what she told me. I guess she's learned to accept her responsibilities and become an adult. Not counting training, this will be her first time channeling a spirit. So she gave me one condition before accepting my request. A condition? The condition is you, Mr. Wright. She said that she wouldn't do channeling without first seeing you again. Me? And that is why I've searched you out. You want to see her too, don't you? And so, that is how I ended up visiting Maya's hometown with the doctor. Karain Village. So this is Karain Village, Maya's hometown. Hello? Why hello there. What an odd little girl. Hey, wait up, Pearly. Someone else is coming this way. Nick! Doctors are dumb? Why the fuck would you say that? Get away from me, kid. I mean, doctors are... I'm impressed by most doctors. Maya, how are you? It's good to see you again. Wow. I didn't think you'd really show up. It's not that big a deal. You made it sound like you were so far away. Well, maybe I exaggerated just a little. It was only 2 hours by train. If I had known you were this close, I'd have visited more. No, you're not allowed. I already decided, you know. Until I become an adult, I have to work hard and be strong by myself. Oh, well, anyway, congratulations. I'm glad to hear training is going well for you. Looks like you finally become a full-fledged medium, taking on your first job. Yeah, I didn't think it would be this soon. But this case, do you know the messy story behind it? Haha. Behold the power of the Maya Intelligence Network. Let's see, 14 people died because of malpractice on Dr. Gray's part, right? And to pin the blame on the nurse. He killed her in what appeared to be a car accident. Huh? So what is this Maya Intelligence Network anyway? The tabloids. That's what I thought. Haha, I'm just pulling your leg, Nick. What really happened is the exact opposite. I heard all about it from Dr. Gray. Oh, come on, Nick. I wouldn't take a crazed killer as a client. That's too scary even for me. Conquer, welcome in. How are you doing, buddy? Karain Village. How's Master... Is it Master Mode for Breath of the Wild? Are you finding it a lot harder than the when you first played, or is it pretty easy right now? So this is your hometown, huh, Maya? You're great. That's good to hear. How's Mocha? Hope Mocha's doing well. Karain Village, but I've heard people call this place Medium Valley too. Interesting. So everyone that lives here is a spirit medium? Pretty much. Most of my ancestors were too, I think. That's probably true since the Fae ability to communicate with the dead is so strong. Master Mode is a grind? Oh, that's right, you were doing that too on your channel. Actually, only the women of this village are mediums. So what do the men do? Actually, you don't even... Is it a grind? Because you don't really level up. I guess it's just harder. And you go through a lot more weapons, I'm assuming, because every monster takes way more damage. So what do the men do? They usually work someplace outside the village. Oh yeah, I wanted to ask you about that girl I saw earlier. Do you know her? Oh, you mean Pearly. Pearly. Pearl Faye. She's my cousin. Isn't she adorable? Just like yours truly. Cousin. Wait, then that means... Is she also a... Yep, she's a medium too. Pearlie's a real genius when it comes to channeling. I see. I hope I didn't scare her when I tried talking to her earlier. Is going good? Some enemies seem like they take a lot longer to kill. But not too bad. You're enjoying it? Have you noticed a lot of changes from the original game? I've noticed, well, we both noticed the Lionel at like the tutorial area, which is kind of a crazy place to see a Lionel. Nah, it's not you. My aunt drilled it into her head that if a suspicious looking person tries to talk to you, run away. Suspicious looking? Well, you're not wearing training clothes for starters. Yeah, that was insane. It's kind of badass that it was there, though. It really puts into perspective how hard Master Mode is going to be once you see that. Pearlie is my aunt's most valued treasure, so she's not allowed to go outside of town. She doesn't know much about the world outside of Karain Village. Aunts? Pearlie's mother is my aunt. Duh, come on, Nick. Well, Nick, I've got to get going. It's about time for the channeling to start. Huh? Oh yeah. I'm doing the channeling in my house, so come on in, okay? After I'm done, we can grill up some juicy burgers, hell yeah. Alright, good luck, Maya. Thanks. Well, at least she's still the same perky Maya. Let's explore what this area real quick. Rustic, thatch-roofed houses where the other villagers live line the street. They're nowhere near as large or nice as the manor in front of me. It's kind of odd that I don't see any of the other villagers walking around, though. A giant rock that seems to be reaching for the sky. Its origins are written on the beat-up old sign. It looks like this giant rock is called the Karain Boulder. There's a really complex explanation written here, but long story short, it's a big stone for spirits to live in, or something like that. The biggest, most elegant of the buildings I can see from here. This is Fey Manor, the place Maya calls home. It's easy to be overwhelmed by its presence. An old bus stop, it says Karain Village on the signpost. The buses seem incredibly inconvenient since they only come 3 times a day. That might be important for a case, I don't know. It's an old style phone booth. I can't say it fits in with the area too well. My cell phone doesn't get reception up here, so who knows, I may need it later. Alright. Oh, I wonder if something's gonna happen with this channeling. Because we saw Maya behind bars, basically. Or she was arrested for something, but we don't know what yet. Fey Manor Meditation Room. Ah, Mr. Wright. I'm so glad you showed. Some nice weather we're having today. Aren't you happy? No, not at all. That stupid weather girl made the wrong call again. It will rain cats and dogs today, she said with a straight face. I can't believe they allow such misguided reports in the public airwaves. I wonder if he's watching the wrong channel. Looks like talking about the weather with this guy is just asking for punishment. But anyway, this is a splendid manor. No argument there. It's hard to believe that this is Maya's house, though. I was given a guide map for this building. Here, Mr. Wright, I have a copy for you, too. Okay, we got the meditation room, winding way, the side room, and the channeling chamber. Okay, some shit's gonna go down here because we've been giving a lot of evidence, well, not evidence, but I don't know, we've been making a lot of hints to stuff that are probably gonna be important later. My day's going good. I started it off strong with a good coffee, a good cup of joe. My girlfriend made me some breakfast, so that's always good. I will be live for only like another hour or so. After that, I have D&D to do, so... Well, I have to clean the house a bit, do some chores, and then D&D. Alright, talk to him. Today's channeling. You need one of those? Well, go get yourself one. It's not too late. What are you going to do once the nurse's spirit has been called? Isn't it obvious? I'm going to have her write a signed confession. Yeah, that'll hold up in court, man. You have to run a crazy D&D game. Haha. Yeah, that's the DM right there. I signed a signed confession. Yes, a confession. Pay attention. I'll have her write this. 1 year ago, on May 2nd, 14 patients died due to my negligence. And then, on May 24th, I fell asleep at the wheel and died in a car accident due to my further negligence. I'm sorry, and I apologize for being negligent. That's what I'll have for Wright. With a confession, the rain falling on my soul can finally stop. Oh, I see. You woke up so late, I feel weird. I should wake up earlier on weekends. I always feel like I waste my weekends because I always wake up like, or get out of bed at like 11 or noon. I never reaches to noon, but it's always around 10 or 11. So how did you hear about Maya Fey? I heard about her from an acquaintance, a girl studying the occult at the college. She would definitely write that not. No, I don't think she would. That girl introduced me to this village. This is the home of the Kurain School of Channeling. The home, huh? And Miss Maya is a daughter of the master, I hear. Master? Anyway, do you see that door? That's the room where people and spirits meet. Miss Maya's aunt is in there right now. Would you care to meet her? A piece of cloth with a ton of finely written characters jammed onto it. Probably esoteric knowledge only mediums would know. Let's see. Here's one in English. It says 100 ways to save money. Being a medium sounds like a rough way of life. This door leads out to the winding way. The weather outside looks really nice. The door that leads to the channeling chamber, the place where spirits and people meet. The iron in this door was tempered, making it very solid. It looks like there is a strong lock on this door to top it off. Do you have a favorite coffee place? Like a fast food chain? I don't think... This is more of a Midwestern place, but I really like Caribou coffee. But I don't think they're everywhere. I think they're only like the Dakotas, Minnesota, and like maybe Wisconsin. I don't know if I've seen one in Wisconsin though. I don't like Starbucks. I don't go to Starbucks. Someone with a lot of skill wrote these 4 Chinese characters with a brush. Oh look, here's a translation. Once in a lifetime. Its message is, people should value their ghostly meanings as once-in-a-lifetime chances. Although I do buy Dunkin' Donut coffee, like iced coffee, from like gas stations. I do like Dunkin's iced coffee. Oh yeah, she will be dead. It's just a spirit doing it though. Alright, could I move? I don't really need to present that. Yeah, let's move. The channeling chain. Oh, let's go there last. Winding way. You need to try it. I don't have a Caribou around here. Yeah, they're not many places. I feel like Starbucks is buying way too many places around me. And that sucks for Caribou because I don't think they're that big. Oh, no, the aunt. Oh, you think the aunt will die? Oh, uh-oh. Okay, we had a Tim Hortons. It's more of a Canadian place, but we had a Tim Hortons, but it closed down. It was the only one in, like, Minnesota, I think. There's, like, 6 Starbucks. There's, like, 5 Starbucks within, like, a 5-minute drive from where I live. I mean, I'm kind of exaggerating so you can't find where I live, but... Although, saying you're by 5 Starbucks is not that surprising in the US. That doesn't narrow it down at all, now that I think about it. Because they're freaking everywhere. They're a disease. There's a lot of Starbucks, yeah. Wow, this garden is really breathtaking. Someone put a lot of love into it. No, I mean there's literally like 4? Now they're gonna dox you. They are though everywhere here too. You can count them in your fucking head. There's probably more than 4, man. What is that over there? Is that an incinerator? It looks a little out of place in a garden like this. True. It's a small incinerator. I don't think garbage trucks come all the way out here to tiny villages like this. So every family has to burn their own trash. A splendid garden with a small lamp and traditional decorations. It's a bit small to walk around in. Although, that incinerator piques my curiosity. What? Get off of the incinerator, dude. I know it's there. It's a really old urn. The ashes of a person long dead are inside. It looks like something with a long history. Other than that, it's not very interesting, so time to move on. It does look like it's pretty cracked and broken. It looks like there's a room over there too. A peaceful feeling is emanating from it. Okay, I think we found everything. Side room? Oh, you meant they're everywhere here too. Oh, I gotcha. I understand. I've been to East Forks, Minnesota before, along with one place on the lake, Michigan, that I don't remember exactly where, both on trips. Okay, I don't know if I've ever been to East Forks. I have been to Lake Michigan. I fished on Lake Michigan before. That was fun. I have an uncle who lives out there, and he does a lot of fishing. Remember the Steel Samurai costume was burned and incinerated? Yeah, I wonder if this is going to be something similar. Bay Manor, side room. So this is the side room. Looks like it's more of a break room. There's a bedding spread out on the floor. It looks like someone's sleeping in one. I shouldn't disturb them. Knowing that someone dies has got me on edge. Like, is that a corpse? Is someone dead in there? I gotta check. There's bedding spread out on the floor. She's probably an exhausted medium taking a break and catching some Z's. If I wake her up, she might be grumpy and throw a spell on me. It's probably a good idea to not disturb her sleep. It's a small alcove. I have no idea what it's supposed to mean or symbolize. If I had one of these in the office, it would end up as storage space. But here it's decorated with some pretty flowers and a beautiful hanging scroll. Wasn't the statue in Grossberg's office? That looks so, like, similar. I feel like he had a statue that looked exactly like that. It's a decorative wooden bear sculpture. There's a plate attached to the base. Curran Village, the heart of channeling. What the? It's a souvenir? So does this mean it's easy to spot bears here? And for them to spot you? Alright, there's not much else in here, really. This is the first time I've seen a sliding door like this in person. From here, I can see the winding way and the little garden in the courtyard. Okay, I guess there's not much else here. We can move on. Okay, channeling chamber. Ooh, this place looks cool. June 19th, Fay Manor channeling chamber. Such a strange atmosphere in here. These flickering lights, I guess they're candles. Good sir, who might you be? My name is Phoenix Wright. Oh, you must be that good sir. Good sir? Is she talking about me? You are a lawyer, are you not, good sir? I have heard much about you from Mystic Maya. Is that so? Mystic Maya? I am Mystic Maya's aunt, Morgan Fay. Nice to meet you. Ah, I had wanted to speak with you about a certain incident, sir, good sir. It would seem that perhaps you asked too much of Mystic Maya in performing your duties. Most unbecoming, I'm afraid. Huh? Don't tell me you have already forgotten. That was it not for Mystic Maya and her assistants, you would surely not have won. First a girl that runs away, and now an old lady who says I stink at doing my job. When did I become the poster boy for how not to make a first impression? The past is the past, though. Let us speak of the present now. Ah, thank you. I want to look around real quick. Meditation room is on the other side of this very heavy-looking door. There's a giant iron lock where the handle is. It feels like a curtain that separates the normal world from the spirit one. Okay, there's not much else here. There's the mat. This is where the medium sits, I assume. There are 4 panels of this flooring. The straw in the flooring feels a little damp, probably from the humidity in the air. Maybe, unless it was washed with blood? I'm very speculative right now at this point. There is some empty space behind the folding screen. A place to hide, perhaps? The light of the candles can't reach back there, so it's completely dark. I guess this is an altar. Whatever it is, it feels very important. A mirror-like object with a cloudy reflective surface. And some branches of a sacred tree have been set in a predetermined arrangement. Good sir, I wonder if you would please not touch the sacred objects. Those objects are being offered to the spirits. If you were to touch them, good sir, they would become cursed. Yes, cursed. She really didn't have to talk me down to me. I'm not that much of an idiot. This folding screen is really showing its age. All of its edges are a bit tattered. The lettering is faded too. I think I recognize a few of the characters on here. Kuran. I'm pretty sure that's what it says. Maybe I'll ask Maya about it later. I think that's everything here. Alright, Maya. So why do you add Mystic to Maya's name? Isn't that a little strange? Good sir. Yes? How dare you be so rude and disrespectful towards Mystic Maya? I'm sorry? She must be addressed by her proper title, good sir. You must call her Mystic Maya. So about Mystic Maya, it is the blood. Excuse me? Blood? Mystic Maya carries the blood of the Master. In actuality, she is the only one remaining. Only one remaining? What's that supposed to mean? Mystic Maya is the last of the rightful heirs of the Kurain channeling technique. Okay, then where do you stand? That is a little more complicated. Although a woman of the Fae clan, I am merely a member of the Branch family. Branch family? What's that? It is as it sounds. My voice just cracked badly there. It's getting to the point where my voice is kind of faltering here. It is as it sounds for a member of the Branch family, no matter her spiritual power. She can never become the master of the Kurain school. So, how strong are you? It is a shame, however, I will admit. I cannot even begin to compare the lowliness of my powers to the master's. So that's how it is. So today's channeling will be her first. Yes, good sir. Because the spirit of a person who dies in a traffic accident is usually very strong. It is usually easier to call that person. Why is it easier? That seems so specific. Traffic accident indeed. The channeling will take place here in this channeling chamber, good sir. As you can see, I am in the process of preparing. She is really sipping that tea. She's going to town on that tea. So, this room is the channeling chamber. The place where a spirit medium speaks to those who have departed. I don't suppose you'd mind if we observed the session. Do not even think of such nonsense. Only the medium and the client may enter here. Oh, the secrets of the Kurain techniques cannot be seen by just anybody. That never stopped Maya from doing it in front of me before. It is also for your safety, good sir, if something were to go wrong. That is why while channeling is being performed, that heavy door is securely locked. Oh, that's what the lock is for. Okay. I'm calling it now. She might be the murderer of a future death. Because she's acting very suspicious right now, to me. But maybe the game wants me to think that. Oh, that's what the lock is for? Oh, yes. I wonder if you have yet to meet Pearl, good sir. Pearl. She's an adorable, angelic young girl.
Oh, that odd. She's my daughter. Now then, what is it you were about to say? What a cute daughter you have. A pure heart that knows not of the evils in this world is a powerful thing, good sir. Please refrain from affiliating with her, I request. Well, it's not like I have the chance anyway. I must insist and stress that you not let it occur. Okay, I get it. What if I present this? Good sir, we would like to begin the channeling at 3 o'clock. If you don't mind, good sir, would you mind allowing me to make preparations? Sure, go ahead. She's a fae, alright, just as odd as the rest. Look, here's my attorney's badge. Are you trying to compete with me and my profession with that piece of scrap? I am a surgeon compared to you lawyers. I'm practically a saint. Yes, well, I don't exactly have any patients right now. And listen good, I'm not the one that made the mistake. He's really defensive about that. This doctor needs his head examined. Alright, let's go try and find Pearl. Never mind. I guess we can't go anywhere. Oh, here we go. Hey, you! Hold on now. This gal's got a few questions to ask. I'm sure I've heard that southern oh no, it's Lotta. Oh well, I'll be Mr. Phoenix, right? How you been? Haven't seen you in, what, a year? You are a lot of hair. I know it's a lot of heart, but what if it's a lot of hair? Lot of hair, was it? Lot of who? Wait, you best not be making fun of my hair now. No, I wasn't making fun. I was complimenting you on your fine hair. Oh my god, this accent. I dare say you're one heartless man, Mr. Wright. It was because of my testimony that your friend got out of being guilty. But looks like you already forgot that. Hold up. You were working with the prosecution at first as one of the witnesses, and came after us if we were a piece of sirloin. Minor detail. Stop being so uptight, letting little things get in the way. My name's Hart, Lotta Hart. Don't you go forgetting it. Oh yeah, that's it. Now listen here, I'm here to take some pictures today. Gonna get myself a real scoop. So I guess you're still at it. Being a photographer, I mean. You betcha. The hardest working one out there, I reckon. Didn't I say I was gonna make a name for myself as a famous paranormal photographer? Oh, that's right. This ain't no time to be wasting time. The channeling's about to start. Is it that time already? We all should hurry up and get to the meditation room. What are you waiting around for? Come on. Lot of heart, huh? I've been judging her harshly because of that case, but I guess looking back, we had some good times too. Okay, no, still not up. We will now begin the channeling. Mystic Maya and honored guests, please proceed into the channeling chamber. With this, I can finally swat all those pesky flies once and for all. You hear me? They won't be able to say a single bad thing about me after this. You would love to hear them apologize, wouldn't you? Wouldn't you, Mr. Wright? Me? Yeah, I sure I would. Mystic Maya, do you have the channeling chamber key? Okay, she has the key. Yep, right here. That is most satisfactory. That key is one of a kind, so please take care of it well. It'll be fine, Aunt Morgan. I won't lose it, trust me. Okay, Dr. Gray, let's get started. Something really fishy's happening here. Finally, let's go. Now let us wait patiently out here for them. Oh, she's waiting out here. I thought she would be inside. Please have some lovely bitter green tea and jaw-dropping large strawberry desserts. Hold on now, Granny. Granny? How come we ain't allowed in that room? Dear madam, you have an impressive grasp of English. From where did you learn it? What? I'm from the heart of the Heartland. Is that so? Then I humbly request that you return to this heartland of your heartland. Damn. What are you? This is Curran Village. If you cannot follow our traditions and rules, we request that you leave. Sorry. Wow, she shut Lotta up. Now that's impressive. Now then, let us wait. Uh-oh. Bang. Hey now. What was that just now? It came from inside the channeling chamber. Hey, that's a gunshot. Excuse me? I've heard that sound before. It's a gunshot. I bet my afro on it. But Maya's in there. Ask Morgan what to do? No, just break into the chamber. Fuck Morgan. Well, Mr. Lawyer, what's the plan? What else? We're going to break in. What? But there's only one key and that kid's got it. We're going to have to break in. We're going to have to break the door. Is that all right, Miss Faye? Well, yes, but there is one matter, that is. Don't try. You could send the repair bill to the Wright and Co. law offices later. Yeah. Now that's what I call being a man. Oh, dude, it was that weak? Dr. Gray. Click. I was murdered. Maya? That man murdered me. Oh, the channeling is still going on. So I killed him. What? Lotta, at a time like this, times like this are perfect for snapping up shots. But anyway, what's going on here? This gal, is she Maya? Step away from her. Please leave this area to me. Go quickly and inform the police. But, hurry, before there are more victims here. Hey, let's go, city boy. Leave this to the granny. Okay, I guess she didn't kill anyone, but someone is probably behind that, what is that? That wall covering that we saw. Or the panels. My cell phone doesn't get reception way out here, so I ended up using the phone booth to call the police. And they're on their way. That's good. Lottie, I saw a genuine, mysterious phenomenon. She seems really on edge because of all this. Not that I blame her, I'm scared to death by what's going on. Hey, mister. That gal, Maya, she wasn't the one that pulled the trigger, was she? We didn't even see a gun in there, did we? Oh, yeah. But it doesn't know when Maya is channeling, her whole physical appearance changes. Then again, weren't there only 2 of them in there? I reckon she must have done it then. Lotta, what do you know about Dr. Gray? Not much, but I did some digging. That's one gent with a bad reputation. Really? I hear he's good at surgery and stuff, but his personality stinks like wet sheep. I sort of got the same impression myself. He's real controlling. As soon as his nurse or patients don't do what he says, he starts a-hollering. Must have been real tough, rough to work with him. Hey, they'll be here soon, right? The police, I mean. I reckon you should go begin back to the crime scene now. Yeah, I guess so. Okay. Ah, Mr. Wright. Miss Faye, how's, Mystic Maya? She has returned to this world. The spirit's, severing technique was successful. Let me see her, please. She's still unconscious. I humbly request that you wait outside for her recovery. Guess I just have to wait. You're back with a cup of joe? Nice, I like to hear that. The police are here. Sorry to keep you waiting. Huh? You again? What are you doing all the way out here, Detective Gumshoe? Super hype. It's actually kind of funny. I was in the area for a business trip, pal. Well, time to check out the crime scene. I'll have to question everyone here later on. So just sit tight, alright? Why is he grinning at me? Shall I show you to the scene of the crime, Detective Gumshoe? My name isn't Gumshoe. The two of them went into the... Oh, wait. Maybe I said that wrong. The channeling chamber. I guess all I can do for now is see what everyone else has to say. Can I go in there? The police are busily running here and there, and I don't see Maya anywhere. Hey, you, don't touch anything. Look, I really need to ask you some questions. Don't look at me like I'm some sort of uncaring jerk. Tell you what, pal, I'll let you ask me a few questions, alright? Wait. Before that, can I look? Can I examine? Or am I not allowed to? I might not be allowed to. I'm not allowed to, okay. Been craving breakfast food hard? Dude, you can't go wrong with some eggs and hash browns. Doing an egg sausage cheese muffin? Ooh, that sounds so good too. My partner makes Cantonese style scrambled eggs, and there's, God, mouth-watering good. They're like way softer than normal scrambled eggs. Well, about Maya, I hate to break this to you, pal, but with the way things look now, that girl's the only one who could have done it. Yeah, only Maya and the victim were inside this room, after all. But Maya is... You can ask more about her later, pal. Right now, I've got a job to do, and that's collecting evidence. Detective Gumshoe looks like a real professional. And yet, something about his expression still looks the same. Do hash browns? Ooh. I haven't had a good omelet in a long time either. I might make one maybe tomorrow. So, Dr. Gray was shot with a gun, huh? He was shot in the forehead. But... what? But he was also stabbed in the chest with a knife. A knife? Basically, the Vic was first stabbed, then he was shot. Bizarre. Okay, is that all? Let's see if the person is still sleeping in here. Oh, I went the wrong way. Nope, stop. I'm fumbling the ball. Winding away. Side room. I'm pretty sure there was someone sleeping here earlier. Like, how can I help you? Oh, hello? Heck, like, so isn't it about time to start? Huh? Time to start what? You know, like the channeling? Channeling? Oh, no, actually, the situation has kind of changed. Like, what do you mean? Oh god, do I have to do a Valley Girl voice for her? I hate it. This is turning into a Lizzie Bear stream. Part of me wants to continue Master Mode, but part of me wants to wait for Tears of the Kingdom. I was feeling that exact same thing. I saw you playing it. I'm like, ooh, I should really do Master Mode. That sounds really fun. And then I'm like, but the new game's coming out in just a few months. I'm like, it's going to take me a while to do Master Mode. Along with all the other games I stream, so I'm just going to hold out, I think. You'll go slow with Master Mode just so I don't get sick of Zelda. I guess that's another thing that could happen. I didn't think of that. How could you get sick of Zelda, though, Conker? Huh, like, what do you mean? Please stay calm, but there's been a murder. So, like, a murder? Is that a thing where, like, one person kills another? Oh, I don't want to do this. I fucking hate this, but I kind of have to. Alright. Yes, a person has killed another person. Oh, that's, what are the words I'm looking for? It's like totally a bummer. You love this character? I don't know how I'm gonna survive playing this character. Okay. Yeah. After all that effort, that's all she had to say? Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot to, introduce myself. My name is Eeny Meeny. Oh, fuck off. What is that name? At the college, I'm researching and studying, parapsychology? Parapsychology. That's right. I think people like usually call it occult studies or something. Like supernatural phenomena, ESP, and psychic powers, and that sort of stuff. That's pretty out there. I'm Phoenix Wright, attorney of law. Or at law. Eeny meeny. So what brings you here today? So I was the one who told Dr. Gray about this place. He asked me, like, do you know of a good spirit medium? Dr. Gray did say something about being introduced to this place. Cause, like, talking to dead people and, like, multiple personalities are my thing. I see, then why were you taking a nap here? Like, I wasn't feeling good. Oh god, she's doing the I'm like allergic to sesame seeds. They like must have put some in the food they served for lunch. That doesn't sound fun. So I felt sick and came in here to like sleep and stuff. I totally feel like I've wasted my time. Cause I like slept a long time. So you're sleeping here the entire time? Yeah, ever since lunch. So you don't know anything about the murder that took place? Like what? Oh, that? I like totally know nothing. So who was like, you know, killed? The surgeon that requested the channeling, Dr. Gray. You and Dr. Gray knew each other, right? Oh, I don't know any Dr. Gray. I thought you said you did. Oh, really? Then what was all that talk about him earlier? Huh? Well, long time ago, I was like a patient. Yeah. She sounds like she's trying to hide something. 1 second. Hydration break. Whew, okay. Is there anything new in here? You left the blanket a mess. Are you going to fold it? Like, I had a really good nap and, like, I was thinking of leaving it like this, so, like, it's all set for tonight. Okay. Nothing else new. Present my badge, maybe? Like, I'm really sorry, but I'm not all that smart. So I don't, like, get it, you know? Why does it feel like she's just putting on an act? I guess there's nothing else here? There's no one here, as usual. I want to do Pearl. Valley Girl Neon has entered the chat. Better not spread this around. Ugh. Hey, how are you? You're Pearl, right? Silent as ever. What's that she's got in her hand? I've seen it somewhere before. Talk Pearl. I think you got her. What is it? Is it my hair? Is it too spiky? Not spiky enough? It can't be any spikier, man. it's spiked to the max. Meditation room. Maybe is she out here? She's probably scared out of her wits having a murder take place right by her. Lotta? God, don't be wait. Don't let it be me. God, don't let it be me next. Eek, don't scare me like that. What do you mean? You're the one scaring me. If I were so tough, you'd have another dead body on your hands. Mine. Did you see that or notice anything that stuck out to you? Nah, well, maybe one thing. What is it? Turns out my poor stomach's not good at handling this kind of thing. Huh? What? Curses and ghosts and stuff. Coming back to get ya. This is just too much, I say. What is too much? Being an occult photographer. That's some scary stuff. So I think I'm gonna try being a celebrity photographer now. Going after photos more within your reach from now on? More glamour, less gore? What's up? Oh yeah. What is it? I took some hot pictures earlier. Huh? Remember? I took some pictures at the murder scene inside. She did? 2 even. The Seance Murder. I sure like the ring of that. It'll be a sensational story. Rada, sorry, but my journalistic sense is burning inside me. Hate to cut and run, but I'm heading back in. Gotta beat those cops. Ha?
Objection!
Objection. I don't know who's scarier, Lotto or the spirits. And why does it feel like we've been through this before? Okay, I'm going back in. There's a lot of moving in this investigation. Oh dear, madam. You have such impeccable timing. Like, what's all the buzz? Alright, everyone, listen up. You too, pal. I'm gonna give you all a brief update. Right now, it looks like the investigation's not going to be done until real late. That is a terrible shame. I propose that everyone sleep here under the roof of the Fey Manor tonight. What a mess. I can't believe how crazy this day turned out. Maya was arrested and taken away by the police, and I don't see myself getting any sleep tonight. Okay, nothing happened in the night, so that's good. June 20th, Fey Manor, meditation room. Ugh, morning. I guess I must have nodded off at some point. Oh, Maya's okay. I should hurry and get to the detention center ASAP. Nick! Maya, what am I going to do? I never imagined it would turn out like this. Calm down, Maya. Take deep breaths. Come to think of it, the first time I met her, it all started right here in this detention center. I finally get to see you again, and it's not your fault. You didn't do it. No, I did it. I killed that person. But that wasn't you. It doesn't matter. It might as well have been me. I was too weak and I couldn't control the spirit's powers, so I don't want to bring up the case quite yet, but you don't have to be nice to me. I understand. So you're the master or something of the Kurain School of Channeling? Actually, my mother is for now. But since that title is passed from mother to daughter, I guess I will be someday. But many people think that channeling isn't real, that it's all just an act. You believe in us, don't you? Yeah, because I've seen it with my own eyes. When Maya's channeling a spirit, not only her voice, but her whole physical appearance changes. It's a supernatural phenomena that occurs every time. It happened this time too. Dr. Gray said that he wanted to call the nurse, so Maya's body must have taken on the nurse's appearance. What exactly happened in the channeling chamber? I went into that room with Dr. Gray, locked the door, and sat down across from him. Okay, we closed our eyes, and I began the channeling. This is sounding kind of creepy, like the beginning of a scary story. And that's the last thing I remember. What? After spirit comes into my body, I lose myself, my consciousness. Then you don't remember a single thing? When I came to, I was being held in my aunt's arms, and there was blood all over my clothes. Oh, but I do remember having a dream. A dream? What kind of dream did you have while you were channeling? I can't remember it all that well, but I was dead and buried in the ground. I couldn't move, and it was unbearable, really suffocating. It went something like that. I see. I have no idea what to say to that. There was a really familiar smell, too. Under the ground? Yeah, I can't quite place it, but I know I've smelled that same scent before. I guess this is about all the information I'm going to gather for today. I'll be back later, Maya. In the meantime, please make sure you prepare it, okay? Huh? It? What is it? The document requesting me to be your attorney, of course. But what's wrong? Are you sure? I mean, I'm guilty. I'm a murderer. No one's decided that yet. But I did. I killed that person with these hands. That's enough, Maya. It's hopeless. If you defend me, you'll lose, I'm sure. Stop it. Help me. Nick, help me. I'm scared. Don't worry, I will. When is the trial? It sounds like tomorrow. As usual, 0 prep time. Alright, I'm going now. Wait. This jewel. This is called a Megatama. It's a magical charm and it's always protected me. Give this to Pearly, and I'm sure she'll lend you her spiritual powers. Okay. Gotta go talk to Pearly. There's nothing special about it? That's fucked up of you to say. Make sure you show that to Pearly, okay, Nick? I'm sure she'll be a big help to you. Okay. Now we have to go on a train ride for 2 hours, it looks like. What's back here? Phew, it feels like I've been gone forever. But it's only been 1 day. Oh, that's right. Where's that newspaper Dr. Gray brought the other day? Oh, it's right there. Ah, here it is, right on top of my desk. This is the only thing he left behind that's going to be of any help. Newspaper clipping, 1 added to the court record. Okay, there's going to be multiple newspaper clippings. Let me look at it real quick. I can't. Patients died from malpractice at Gray Surgical Clinic 1 year ago, May 2nd, 14th. What's the date today? I don't know. Is it May? June, no. Okay. It wasn't like a year after or anything. I have to save Maya no matter what. It's her life on the line. What in the world happened in that room yesterday? It is kind of a shame that they didn't bring back the, where you can inspect the evidence closer. Because I think that was a really neat feature that I think would have expanded any of these games going forward. Okay, the meditation room nurtures all mediums young and old. Even mediums in training, I'd wager, but it's pretty deserted today. Probably because of the murder yesterday. It looks like Detective Gumshoe was in here today. I should take this chance to thoroughly check this room. If I'm lucky, I might uncover a clue or two. Oh, shit. Oh, Mr. Wright. Good morning. I am on my way to go meet Mystic Maya. And I thought to bring her some items to make her feel more at home. Namely, tea so bitter you'll lose your tongue and jaw-dropping large strawberry desserts. I'm sure Maya will be very grateful. That's Mystic Maya, good sir. She is one scary lady. Oh dear, sweet Mystic Maya. Pearl wept constantly for you last night, as did I. I know it's important for me to search the site, but I should ask her some questions too while I have the chance. I would like to ask you a few questions about what happened yesterday. Do you mean that awful tragedy? That man murdered me. So I killed him. But Maya, step away from there. Go quickly inform the police. What happened here in this room after I left? Well, first I struck Mystic Maya on the head to make her go unconscious, correct? That is correct. Next, I performed the spirit severing technique. Spirit severing technique? The spirit of that nurse was inside of Mystic Maya's body. I used the technique to send the nurse spirit back to the other world. I wonder if this kind of testimony is even admissible in a court of law. By the way, what is this room exactly? The channeling chamber. This room was created for the sole purpose of preventing such a tragedy as yesterday. What do you mean? Sometimes when an inexperienced medium calls an especially strong spirit, that spirit may become violent and revolt as you witnessed yesterday. Revolt? But how? When a spirit enters a medium's body, she loses her will and herself steps aside. To put it another way, the spirit is borrowing the medium's body, good sir. But isn't that extremely dangerous? An experienced medium has little problem controlling a spirit. But Mystic Maya, that was her first channeling. And that was why I insisted on locking the door. However, I never thought that would be calling danger upon the client himself. I am grateful one of our heirlooms was not damaged in this horrible incident. And that would be? That folding screen there, it was Kurain's sacred writings. Along with Kurain's sacred urn, they are this village's most treasured possessions. If I ever found out that something had happened to either one, oh, the humanity. Odd for her to be worrying about the folding screen at a time like this. I guess this isn't some dilapidated old screen after all. So, how is Pearl today? Mr. Wright. Yes? In this world, Pearl is my most treasured possession. When compared to even Mystic Maya, Pearl has the spiritual power to become a master. That's very impressive. Until now, the women of the Branch family have thought themselves to be inferior. But Pearl is different. Her spiritual strength is so great it's even greater than some of the main family. Yes, Pearl is a channeling prodigy and is the pride of the Branch family. Wow, she's really fired up now. In any case, our world is so different from yours, perhaps it is best for you to quit. Good sir. Quit. Quit what? Time to look at such trivial matters. Okay, nothing seems to be working. Oh my. What is it? That is Mystic Maya's Magatama. Why do you have this in your possession? I'm sorry. Return it to Mystic Maya at once. Yes, madam. Why did it feel like I was being scolded by my own mother just now? Let's examine a bit. I guess this is an altar. Whatever it is, it feels very important. A mirror-like object with cloudy reflective surface, branches, blah, blah, blah. We already saw this. I guess they were used during the channeling. There is some empty space behind the folding screen. The light of the candles don't reach back there, so it's completely dark. No one is hiding back there. I hope no one's hiding back there. It's a beautiful and expensive folding screen. There seems to be some sort of sacred text. It's a hole. Could this have been made by a bullet? About 8 inches off the ground is a small hole that looks like a bullet hole. Well, then I do believe it is time for me to take my leave. Alright, please tell Maya I said hi. What was that? I mean, Mystic Maya. I will tell her. Okay, I think that's everything we need to look at, really. Oh, we should... never mind, we have the blood. This is where the medium sits, I assume. There are 4 panels of this flooring. The straw on the floor is a little damp, probably from humidity in there. No matter what I do, my eyes keep getting drawn to the pool of blood in the center here. Oh, there's nothing else there, really. The door. The meditation room is on the other side. Lock is broken. I broke it. Doesn't seem possible, but I managed to break it pretty badly. When we want to do something bad enough, people can do the most amazing things. Right, we need to find Pearl. Little Pearl isn't here today. Maybe she's at school? I want to check this real quick. Oh, wait, no, nothing's new. Maybe the furnace? Nothing new at the furnace. Okay, doesn't seem like there's new evidence here. That is new. Oh, hey, like, you're that guy from yesterday. The dentist guy, I think? No, I'm a lawyer. Oh, that's right. Mr. Smith, Esquire. That's right. Wait, I mean, you're wrong. My name is Wright. Smith, right? Well, I got like 3 letters at least. I don't think she gets the point. Anyway, why are you here? So, like, I studied this thing called parapsychology at the college, and, you told me about that yesterday? Oh, he doesn't speak in Valley Girl. You told me about that yesterday, the Sesame Allergy 2. What I'd really like to know is why you're still here today. Oh, so, like, that's what you meant. Like, you should have been more, like, clear about it, you dummy. So, sorry, my bad. No, it's okay, like, it's really... That's it? Why'd you stop mid-sentence? Did I? So, like, what was I talking about again? If Lada ever wanted another genuine mystery phenomenon, it's right here. So, why are you still here today? Like, there's so much for me to do, like, study here? Or to study here? Like what? Like, the medium's training, or like, how they inherit their spiritual power? I suppose this village is the real thing after all. So, like, I asked if I could stay here for, like, a little longer. She sure seems like the carefree type, at least on the surface. Have you heard about the murder? It's, like, totally scary. She says with a silly smile plastered on her face. So, do you know anything about it that might help? Somehow I don't think she has a grip on reality, let alone what's going on here. About the victim, Dr. Gray. I don't know who you're talking about. Like, wait, I think you asked about him, like, yesterday too? That's right, her reaction yesterday when I asked was... You and Dr. Gray knew each other, right? I don't know anyone Dr. Gray. Oh, really? Then what was all that talk about him earlier? Huh? Well, like, that was a long time ago. I was, like, a patient. Yeah. Okay, she is definitely hiding something from me. Like, is something wrong? Okay. Wow, it's a Magatama. I shouldn't have. It's so totally not for you. Hey, like, it's not nice to freak me out like that. That should be my line. Okay, no. Oh, there is something behind her that we need to check out. Now where did this box come from? I'm sure this wasn't here last night. It looks like a box for storing clothes, but it's pretty big for just clothes. It's mostly empty, but a few folded pieces of channeling costumes sit at the bottom. Did someone change in here? Isn't it cute? I, like, totally bought that. Ah, so it's yours, huh? Yeah, so, like, this village is really famous for, like, channeling and bears? Huh, wait, famous for bears? But it's like, okay. If you ever, like, see a bear, you just play dead. And they, like, leave you alone. Is that right? Yeah, because, like, fighting back is totally of no use. Has she actually tried to fight one? Alright, interesting tidbit. I don't know where that's gonna lead, but... Hey, Pearl. You surprised me. And how are you today? I guess she isn't open to friendly chatting. Huh? She's still holding something in her hand. It looks like the same thing she had yesterday. Okay, first things first, give her that. Oh yeah, Maya said to give this to you. Aww. Heck, I'm in trouble now. If Morgan sees us like this, I'll be the next one they're channeling. That's Mystic Maya's. Huh? She actually spoke. Who are you? I'm Phoenix Wright. I worked with Maya. You worked with Mystic Maya? You? You're Mr. Nick, right? Excuse me? I bet I know who she picked Nick from. I know who you are. You're Mystic Maya's special someone. What? So then of course, you're going to help Mystic Maya, aren't you? She is adorable. I'm loving her already. That's what you're going to do, right? Well, yeah, I will. Hey Mary, is it time? Oh, it is almost time. Okay, I'll get off here soon. Let me get to a spot without dialogue. Oh, wow, it's like a beautiful fairy tale. That earnest looking shining brightly in your eyes, it must be true love. What? Why am I being boiled into a bright red lobster by this little kid? I'm so jealous of Mystic Maya. What a wonderful relationship. Wait, I mean, we aren't things like that. Hehe, I can tell you're a good person. Alright, Mr. Nick. I may be small, but I'm going to help you in any way I can. Alright, let me save. It's actually been a while since we saved, so... All right. Mary's kicking me off the computer, so it is time we raid out of